That's golf. over fucking fried in hell. You know, like it's like past the point of dry though, and it starts to become like fish jerky.
Yeah. Oh,
this shit was mad chewy.
Just so she dropped the spitter while she had three. They're like, well, if it's only a quarter, that's not possible. Okay, if you need more than a quarter, we watched it. I mean, even
It was funny after you told me that it smelled good. I had another person come me and say it smelled good, and two people came by and said it smelled disgusting. So I was like, I see who my seafood people are. Yeah, whatever, I don't care. Like, I know the dude in the salmon shirt is sticking up the place. How was the full course? To be expected?
so Jill's good for the weekend now. I think Jill, I had her talk to Mary. It's good. She's going back to her street session. Yeah, he's the guy who I
Everybody that appreciate it.
I hope so.
until somebody calls and
After
says
2 years of new courses, and then also, I know you know. I'm just saying.
I get home and Jill's like,
I know you hear it every day.
I do.
These motherfuckers be hitting me up on the weekend. I'll be like, bro, it's Sunday. Like, literally.
that kid shows up like, hey guys, you ready to drink? It's been
Hopefully the be alright. We don't have to watch like Friday non-ranked matches and he got
Dwayne Tackett. John Pickard, Dwayne Tackett on 5.
But yeah, hopefully the worst is behind us and horses are good, so it's just that works for us, you know.
Team 3, Tim Livingston and Godfrey. Tim Livingston and Godfrey on 3. Machine 18, Jeff Holmes, Jay Ware. Jeff Holmes, Jay Ware on 18.
Are you sure we're signed up? Is everybody sure?
That's a lot of time.
Machine 2, Ben Russell, Mike Perez. Ben Russell, Mike Perez on 2.
Fill up, bud. Let's go.
Machine 28, Bob Ludwig, Steve Celeste. Bob Ludwig, Steve Celeste. Machine 28, what's up front? Machine 15, Mark Bunkowitz, Justin Sealy. Mark Bunkowitz, Justin Sealy on 15. Machine 24, Kelly Ambrose, Matt Miller. Kelly Ambrose, Matt Miller on 24. Kelly Ambrose, Matt Miller on 24. Machine 25, Eric Andrews, Daniel Palashewski. Eric Andrews, Daniel Palashewski on 25. Machine 9, Trevor Roberts, Chris McKenzie. Trevor Roberts, Chris McKenzie on 9. Machine 11, Paul Weiss, Michael Johnston. Paul Weiss, Michael Johnston on 11. Machine 26, Steve Mitchell, Steve Swan. Steve Mitchell, Steve Swan, on 26.
I started playing like 10 days ago, and I'm almost up into the professional. It's very.
Oh, I know, I was here.
I didn't have shit.
I think I checked on Thursday, and then I didn't check again until we got here.
I might, because I'm traveling, I might have you do shots next week.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, that'd be cool. For sure.
Oh, under!
That following week,
come next Monday, I'll be picking up mine. But yeah, pretty much the 29th, 30th, and the 1st, I'm going to be, until the 2nd and 3rd, I'm going to be driving.
Yeah, anything you need, man.
Yeah, appreciate it.
So,
nobody really yeah, we don't we push room audio just like and that's pretty much like our when I first started doing this, like I was obsessed with but it's like really it's literally just ambient.
has there been any gay boys and girls?
It's literally just been everybody complaining about how many guys we have. That's all it's been. Yeah, no, it's just right around what the hell. We just go right in the middle, see what happens. So, they know they're on the street. Talking crap, but I was so we only got 20 guys. We probably won't see lady boys till that Christmas. But I'll be waiting for them. Lady boys. That's what they post, ladies and boys. Yeah. It's very cringy.
I'd have caught it off again.
Yeah, you would have. I had confidence. You were already like hands. You used to play goalie, didn't you?
No, I didn't.
Well, I can tell. You were scouted by
Cleaning it up.
Yeah.
Exactly, yeah. You were going to turn pro, but you had these stupid fucking job responsibilities. Just like me, man. Coach would put me in the fourth quarter and I had to take a skate.
That's like the original.
I love it. What's up? Yeah, these two are on the tab.
I want to know.
I can fuck with her. I can definitely fuck with her. Good, how are you?
I'm fucking videotape.
Mucho Beracto football in Memphis. Bro, I say that shit all the time. Mucho Beracto football
He's like,
in Memphis.
he's like,
It's the best, dude. That's the best. What's up? No, this. I got well, might be alright. I'm trying to cough up my hard-earned ranks. Yeah, it's like rank. As every single Pokemon, like you can play literally. But you own the game, and it can be Gen 1 to the most recent gen. You can have randoms, or you can like set your own team to the it's actually fucking good. Yeah, a web-based fucking. Yeah. I'm sure Pokemon's not pleased about it, but yeah. Okay. Sounds good.
Machine 27, Jerry Hall, Nolan Smith. Jerry Hall, Nolan Smith on 27. Let's go front. Machine 20, Justin Miller, Gary Sheldon. Justin Miller, Gary Sheldon. Machine 7, Jerry Schneider, Scott Johnson. Jerry Schneider, Scott Johnson.
I guess I'm gonna
Nice. We're gonna go out there.
Machine 13, Jeff Poole, Ben Berlin. Jeff Poole, Ben Berlin on 13. Machine 21, Robert Washburn, Tom Zeilman. Robert Washburn, Tom Zeilman on 21. Machine 10, Michael Gray, Michael Hall. Michael Gray, Michael Hall on 10. Machine 3, Tim Livingston, Jerry Pettit. Tim Livingston, Jerry Pettit on 3. Machine 17, Tanner Pettit, Mark Sears. Tanner Pettit, Mark Sears on 17. Machine 22, Paul Hargis, Jason Richmond. Paul Hargis, Jason Richmond on 22. Machine 15, Justin Seeley. Rick Bolger, Justin Seeley. Rick Bolger on 15. Machine 5, Sean Tickner, Jeff Morgan. Sean Tickner, Jeff Morgan on 5. Glenn Hoffman, you win your match. Glenn Hoffman, press in, please. If you win, any turn. Machine 2, Glenn Hoffman, Ben Mania. Glenn Hoffman, Ben Mania on 2. Chad Barrett, Scott Esquire, who won your match?
What's up?
I thought he was playing on the sheet I was.
Spin my face.
It's really loud. I can. Oh, hey, welcome back, everybody. This is not word of mouth. This is actually an Andy Coleman Pajama Jam PJ production for Incredible Technologies, guys. But right now we got the handicap tournament going. I see a few of you here. Make sure to share, like, subscribe, get that out there. Don't forget to jump in on the word of mouth stream. We'll go Monday through Friday, 8 p.m. Central Time. Waiting for some new content. We're going to start getting a bunch more soon. But it looks like we got Robert Washburn, and who else is playing here? All right, Numbnuts is, I don't know who Numbnuts is. Gravy, this is the mouth, my man. How you doing, bud? It's a good chance to get to sit down and drink a little bit, have a couple beers. Yeah, you're having fun out on the offshore stuff drilling. I know, Richard, but get some sleep, my man. Can't wait till your season's done and you get to another tournament, dude. I miss you, Lurch. All right, so there's a couple ways to do this, and I'm seeing a lot of people playing this. Look, guys, the farthest down the left edge of this fairway with roll, you don't go wet ever. You get fairway or first cut. If you go to the right and try to line it up, even when the pin's on the right, you have a chance of the ball dumping down into the water, and you're playing from rough. Where that pin is, you wouldn't be able to attack it, but where they just put it here, Numbnuts and... Hey, Jason, how you doing, bud? Numbnuts and... I know Bobby Washburn, he's ready to go here. See, look at this. This ball won't roll any farther through. He's got a thumb shot backspin. He can attack this pin. Where Bobby Washburn, Squeaky Bob is, it's a little bit easier. He can just jump up to the three, thumb it with backspin. Excuse me, and he has nothing to worry about. So he doesn't do a thumb shot. He's got a no pullback push shot. Same thing. He's got his speeds. That's a good shot. He pointed. That's beautiful. That's how I like to play it. His is going to be a little rougher here. I'm still thinking a thumb backspin. I'm thinking thumb backspin 3-wood. You're going to get a little bit more play than what the rough distance is detracting from. You're just not going to get much spin. If he hits this, he'll be fine. He's just going to be, unless he bounces short, he's going to be past the hole. All right, so he's up. He's putting. 2 gimmies. We're going to move on to the next hole. I just personally got knocked out by a one-better, giving a person 2 strokes. One of Squeaky Bob's guys from down in the Austin, Texas area. So far, let's talk about the venue. Everything looks great. I feel like there's a lot more space. I feel like, I mean, guys, if we hit 150 people, there's not many places we're going to go to have enough space. It's perfect. Excuse me, but so far, so good. Russ and I just spent a little bit of time getting machines up and running. A lot of these hadn't been updated yet. Luckily, everything's been having no issues whatsoever. So that's a good thing. Now, Squeaky Bob went the 3-wood medium tee, baby cut around the outside. It's a safe shot. Can you make it with the 3? If I'm trying to make this, I'm almost hitting a straight 4-wood with backspin. I'm not too worried about anything. You have to really dramatically overcut this in order to hit the building there. And you don't get a good look at the screen that we're seeing right now. When you hold down the flyby and look up, it actually changes the lighting on the hole too, so you can get a better look. He's got roll on. Somebody stop this man. Come on, Bobby. Bobby, grab him. Grab him. Stop him. He doesn't mean to have roll on, and this is going to be bad. He's wet for sure. No matter what, he couldn't have done anything there. If that hits the green, that's wet long. It's too bad. Nobody wants to win like this, but in a handicap match, you need something like that to break your way. I got to say, I was hoping my opponent did something like that, but he just continued to play clean. Which is okay, guys. It's okay. All right, so he's going to get a par here. I don't know what the stroke advantage is here. I'm sure Bobby's giving a few. I don't know how much it is. He's giving 5 or 6. So it's going to be a lot of work still. I believe we have the rule on that will allow people to skip turn to the player who's getting strokes the whole time until the stroke difference has been made up. So he's up by 2. He would still have 5 more to gain before honors would take play, but it doesn't look like Robert's even doing it. And really, going second on these really isn't much advantage, especially on this course. There's 17, 18, 16. There's not too much you can screw up. So really, he needs to make up his stroke advantage going into hole 15. I generally don't like playing this from the short side, but it's going to give you a great thumb distance coming in. 8. Jason even thinks it's 8.
9. Kurt Stippert and Miller. Kurt Stippert and Miller on 9.
All right, so Squeaky's going to have a smooth 8-wood in. Remember, this club's about 5 yards short from what it says. He can smoothie this with backspin and not have any risk of water, although he probably shouldn't in this scenario. Because he's up by 2, you can't lose any strokes. He has to play clean if he wants a chance. That's the basic premise of everything we see going on here. He pulled it back 112, and you see he's more than enough past the hole. And it doesn't look like the angle they were coming into the green at would even matter with it. This is now, after seeing what I just saw in the first one, I'd be thumbing this shot with the 8-wood because that gives me a chance to make it. I don't care if it trickles down into the rough because it's an easy shot off the rough. But let's see, he's going to, look at how deep he lands. Not coming back enough. Now you got a decent downhill 3, right 3 from 30 feet. 26, I've got to say that's a pretty good estimate. And 4 right 2. Nobody's missing these here. So no love lost. It's still a 2-stroke game. And I'm telling you right now, you basically lose. The last 3 holes are 1 stroke off at most the rest of the way. So you could lose 2 strokes from 16 to 18. Like, let's say you missed the green on 18. That's 1 stroke. Your opponent gets it. This one is one where I'm thinking Bobby thinks he needs to get a stroke on. And the great thing is, you're not going to get to the second fairway. You're going to be in the rough here. So it's a question of whether you can adjust for your 8-wood or 6-wood coming in from this distance. And if you do, you have a good chance because, for surprisingly enough, you get a decent amount of play from the rough here. He's leaving it short. I personally hate this shot. You're hitting a driver in. We're taking a low trajectory shot in. I'm thinking he should hit a 3-wood and hit it solid. But this one, if he lays off this and cuts it at 115, he's going to hit the rock and be wet. If he hits a straight line at 127, look at it's probably even long. Not making it, you're not going to get that much action with the 10.5. You get just as much action out of the rough with a 6-wood or 8-wood. He hit the 6. That's safe. Not going to go in, but look at that. He stopped. It stopped pretty darn quick. So we're not too worried, but I think Robert was really hoping he could gain a stroke here, especially after his opponent laid it short of the water. It brings a lot more risk into play. All right, now I'm thinking thumb bite, 9-iron. I don't think Bobby Washburn thumbs, does he? Oh, he does. Thumb bite, that's actually good. He got it out right a little bit, but he backed it up. He dropped too much distance on it. That gives his opponent a really good idea what to do here. Now he's playing the plus wedges. So I'm actually thinking an 8-iron, a pitching wedge with high T and bite or maybe high T release. I like what he did here, though. He pulled it back. The problem is pulling it back will change your speeds a bit, and it changes your angles. And he didn't pull it back from what I'm seeing. He just got it up to 90 with the thumbs. He watched Robert's shot be short with the 90 with the thumbs, and you're gonna notice a big difference there. If Bob went first, if Bob wasn't going first and his opponent hit that shot at 90 with the pitching wedge or even with the 9-iron, and he saw that it checked back a little bit too far, he would have been looking at a low T 8-iron maybe. Now, we got the Steve Sobel no vaping sign down on the bottom left. I think that would have been much better to have a picture of Steve with no vaping. But if you look here, you can play this ball. I don't like the 10.5. I'm going to hit a high T 8.5, and I'm going to nuke it with about a half cut on it. I'm going to get up there. I'm going to be about 140 yards away and have no trees in line. He might have put this too deep. He got a little lucky, and actually he made he hit a tree. He got lucky that hit the tree and came back down. It's almost never going to end up in the water there. But where that pin is, you want this to be up on the height of the hill as much as possible, and then you also want to get as deep as possible because you want to be able to play the wind and get out to the sides.
That's just at a computer store down the street from me.
Hang on 1 second. Can you mute me, PJ, 1 second? Now, you do know the pause there, guys. Russ and I are talking about video cards a little bit here, and saw that the Titan 1650 video card he's able to get for dirt cheap, and we're trying to figure out if we can run that on a Nighthawk. Corey, great man. I appreciate it. I know the rest of you guys there, you better be subscribed already, as well as to word of mouth. That's also a plus. We need to have all of that. Now, I don't believe, I was actually just talking with Andy, so when we get back from here, luckily the new gig doesn't start till July for me, but we're going to get back, and I'm going to drive 2 hours east towards Chicago, and Kevin and Adam and Josh are going to drive about 2 hours west. And we are going to meet up at the beautiful TPC Deer Run for the John Deere Classic. We're going to have 2 booths going there. We're going to have a booth in the fan zone tent and one in the lobby. I'm telling you right now, we're expecting a lot of heat. I am not in a tent. I will stay in that lobby. Plus, let's just look at the looks. It should be Adam and I up front and Josh and Kevin in the back. Hide those 2 away. We love you both, but let's just talk about it here. We know, Kevin knows, and Kevin's got no soul. He has red hair, so obviously he won't mind. It's okay. Now, we're not going to bash him for having red hair, just for his actions and his looks. Everything that he can control. Yeah, guys, I honestly am playing this course, and I really think the worst handicap has a huge advantage on this. Giving strokes on this course, once you're past a few early holes, the rest of the course is very basic, and we're going to see that a lot this weekend. The handicaps are going to play out very poorly. Is this good stuff? Actually, though, Corey, if he did dye his hair, his insides would still be ginger. So I don't think dyeing the outward experience will make him have any more of a soul. But we got a 2-strokes lead here, so 1 water ball and a not water ball for Squeaky Bob will get him the stroke. But we're saying it's 8 strokes? Yeah, we're in trouble. This is really tough. These courses are very basic in a lot of respects. I like the low T8 for him here. A low T8 backspin from where he's at. Looks like that's jar. You definitely do not want to go deep on the top right because you'll land on the stairs and there's an overhang over the stairs that you actually need to physically turn backwards in order to get back on. He played the smart shot. He got the points, but remember, points don't matter. Points just don't matter one bit in this. A tie is a tie is a tie. Numbnuts going at this hard. He's got super spin 4. Now, guys, if you are playing stouts like both of these players are, having the super or plus spin on anything but your sand wedge or your chipping wedge that you're going to play out of your obstacle areas it's really unnecessary. You get just enough. You get just enough play with the bite. You get. I mean, look at that. That he had super spin bite there, and that reacted like a backspin 4-iron with the stouts with no bite. So you get more options. You don't have a lot of choices when you come to this with biting a super spin club, because that is basically meaning you've got regular backspin and you have double backspin, if you think about it that way. So it's a little bit more challenging. Now let's look over here. What I will clue you in on is next to the light poles, I feel like the graphic or the art for the light poles, within about a 2-foot radius around them, the light beams are actual solid objects. So you may think you're playing awfully close to the cuff on it. You have to be careful with that. Now, Squeaky Bob hit a bad cut there. That's trouble. Now, it's not a terrible spot, but he basically just took all chances of holding that out from there. And he's given 8 strokes. He's going to have to hold this one out. Ruben, we love that, man. Make sure you subscribe and like. Complete editions in the warehouse in St. Peter's sound fantastic. Ruben, just by watching this stream, I hope you're giving your boss multiple strokes. Just the things that you've learned here, I'll tell you this, the swing mechanic has not changed since Golden T4. So you're playing with almost an identical swing, except you have probably about half as accuracy, because I believe the max resolution on the old screens are still it's at 720, maybe even only 480. But it's the same swing mechanic. Now, there has been a bunch of stuff added to it, different regulators, different maxes on things, but it's basically the same game with better graphics. So you could jump in here at any given time and start getting good again. So don't forget, take a lot of the stuff that you're seeing here, apply it to your game at home. And Squeaky Bob put a number on that. That's a great shot, but he basically hit that as good as he could have, and it still didn't have a chance to go in. That is a solid putt. I'm going to tell you the way that he did that and made that putt isn't the best way to approach those. We want to be hitting our putts at pretty much max speed every time that you can. Because if you can repeat your max speed, which is very easy, because the max speed is determined only on distance away from the hole. You'll look in a 70-foot putt, let's say, well, I don't have the numbers exact, so don't take this as gospel, everyone, but like a 70-foot putt will have a max of 32 miles per hour. Whether you pull back, whether you thumb it, whether you hit it as hard as you can or not, you're pretty much going to get to that max speed. So if you're trying to finesse putts now, the putting is way too dynamic, and you have to overplay most all breaks on everything if you're gonna funnel it down to a lower number. That's going to be a great thing for repetition with you. Now, somebody like Ruben who's playing Golden Tee Complete, I don't think those kind of things have been changed. So you have more chances of rollovers. You have a higher max putt speed, and that's based off of blocks of 25 feet and 10 feet up until 50 feet. I'm not going to go into it because it's non-existent anymore for us. Just realize that with Golden Tee Live now, with the 2021, 2022s, the PGAs, the limits are set for you, and it's a lot more dynamic. Before, we would have breakdowns of every 10 feet that would have a chance of a ball going a bit further. And then at 50 feet, then it would go up to 70 feet, and then it would go up to 100 feet, and those were the distances. So you're basically playing Tiger Woods with putters that have different distances they can go. And I said I wasn't going to go too deep into it, so that's as detailed as you get. If you have more questions about things about that nature, be sure to reach out to me. It's Mark McClovich. You can look at word of mouth on the stream, too. You can jump into that on Facebook. But guys, jump on in. These are the kind of questions that get me going, and I will go on a couple hour-long diatribe about things you should know about Golden Tee that you probably never thought of. So that's a great way to get your guys better at this stuff. Now, all Numbnuts has to do the rest of the way is, basically birdie golf. I don't think he can get caught. Robert would have to hold out and play clean. He's down by 5 right now. It's gonna be a big play. This is gonna take a bit longer he doesn't think he's got this, and I'm pretty sure I'm with Squeaky that Numbnuts has this in the bag. It would take some really big debacles the rest of the way to do this. No. Robert Washburn is he's maybe top tier B player, maybe low end of A player. I'm trying to be as accurate as possible. And the other gentleman is giving the other person 8 strokes. With 8 strokes, guys, it's a pretty significant break. It might be that Numbnuts played a lot of the new pins that are coming up in contests on a home edition or prize play. He might have only played the courses a few times, so his handicap dropped. But Robert is sitting with a handicap very similar to what most of the top guys are playing. If you play a little bit, if you played the classic course of the week, you're going to find that the Golden Tee par, I want to say when Dubai is 29 to 31, and that's higher than the par for any of the courses that we play on 2022. So that kind of thing's going to get messed up. Then we have an events mode this week that was a new release course as well, and that's the Champ 99. To my understanding, only about 14 to 20 people had ever seen the course even, because it was actually generated by Jim Zielinski to play just for World Championships on. It's a bit more basic than we'd like to see with the prize play courses now, because mind you, the courses that are older than 2014 or 15 were designed with no tees in play. And tees definitely changed the game, where we used to have to cut around obstacles. We're going over it. And you'll see one commonality with all of these club sets. Every single player on every bag probably has the 10.5 290 driver, the one that's sitting at 22-degree loft. There's two in the app. The 23 is too close to the 3-wood. That's why most of us use the 22. And then you'll see that everyone has a 7 and 8, or an 8-wood. I mean, it has an 8-wood or a 9-wood, because the height and distance on those, it's just they're too beneficial. There's not many objects you're not getting over. And as we've said a few times, guys, even if you're just checking in for the first time, shoot a like, shoot a subscribe on the stream. I mean, it makes it a lot more worthwhile to us. I know me, superficially, I just like to see the likes and the things on it. I don't know about you. I open my phone just to Facebook just so I see little notifications. Yeah, we've been programmed that way, but I like that programming. It makes me smile. Unless somebody's talking crap about me, then I'm upset. All right, so Numbnuts making the putt. They got eagles there. This game's pretty much dead. I don't think he has a chance anymore. 17 is it's an easy hole. The worst somebody will do is take a par. 18, the worst you're going to do is take a birdie, unless the pin's at the bottom and you do something stupid. And 16, this one, the worst you're doing is taking a birdie here. So even if he shoots the worst he could do the rest of the way, Bob still loses by one. So we need a hole out from Bob, and we need a debacle. Like, we need the shot for Bob for Numbnuts to get stuck right up against the wall of the bunker. He's in position to eagle. He can attack the pin. He's going to have about a 6-wood in. He might hit a backspin 8. I'm thinking thumb 6-wood in from there, about 215 to the hole, maybe 210. The problem is Bob's going to have to attack it. He has to know right now he has to go for the hole out here. Because in all realism here, that he's going to need to hole out the last 3 to actually even have a legit chance, even if his opponent misses the fairway here. And he's going to be short unless he's to the right of the bunker. He did not hit that very good. Okay, so he's plugged here. Not a big deal. It gave you the 6, and here's a tip for you guys. If Golden Tee gives you a club, it's generally giving you the lowest lofted club that will get over the obstacle in front of you. Meaning, if he hit a 6-wood with backspin or bite, he would have been able to get it out of there no problem. And 6 hybrid. If he would have hit a 5 hybrid, it would have hit the lip. It's just a little tidbit there. It's not 100% perfect, because it's assuming that you're hitting a dead straight shot, which gives you the height maximum quicker than if you have a cut shot on it. And if you don't, you could easily still hit. But it's a really good rule of thumb to follow. If they give you a club, it's not hitting an obstacle in front of you unless the club they gave you is the lowest possible club they can give you. Then you don't know. Yeah, Corey, the new courses, if we look on commercial, the original tee boxes, which, just so you guys know, are not correct either. They're the same, though, each time for everyone in the contest. They're not what it should have been intended. To my understanding, Golden Tee par the lowest course should have been at 27, and the other one should have been 28 or 29. Hollywood has 3 holes that they said his par is incorrect, but that's okay. We're getting bugs out of the system for the future with it, because it looks like Adam Kramer's plan is to have new tee boxes and pin locations every 4 months. So we get a new Golden Tee Christmas every day, or 4 times a year, and then you get the courses releasing at a slow pace. Yeah, Caesar, I played my first round of the handicap, and I had a 2-better put up against me. So we did not win. I didn't expect it. It's tough. I had Nihon as well, and I shot a 27, so I got knocked out. I shot a 27 to a 30. So, yeah, it wasn't I mean, I can't knock him for that. That's a great round. But, I mean, if you look here, there is nothing that Numbnuts cannot, there's nothing you can do here. If you if he goes deep, the worst thing he could have done there is gone deep in the bunker and then played an aggressive trip and had it trickle down and roll into the water. Then it drops you across the water. Then you're looking at maybe taking you could take a 6 or a 7. But if we see a 7 would give him a +4, I think he'd still be up 1 stroke. Yeah, this is I don't see. There's no way. 18. What Bob's hoping for is a pin at the very bottom. I believe this might be the same setup that I just played too. Okay, the pin's at the bottom now. Guys, the only way that this does not end well for Numbnuts is if he does something stupid. He should be playing not a 6-wood, not the right club. That 6-wood a cut, you know you're not going to get that full distance with it. This ball, if he has any spin on it, is thinking water. Laying up is actually a pretty legit option here. The problem with laying up is I don't believe any of us have ever laid up. So you put yourself in an even more awkward place, maybe dead in between 2 clubs. Backspin is a bad play here too. He's going to hit this soft. He's bringing water into play. Okay, Squeaky Bob. Oh, no. Actually, he had a gem. He might have made this, actually. Nope. So now, but if he goes with the 5-wood with bite, you can put that right in the middle, and then you got no risk on a putt. He has a putt here that's going to be a down 7, left 7 kind of putt that if he misses, it's wet. So I don't think Squeaky Bob, I think his best chance to win is hoping his opponent putts in the water and they drop him crappily after that. So Bob should just be putting this on the green. He went, he high-teed it, okay. I mean, I'm thinking a medium tee, down 7, right 7. I had the 7-7 right. Am I right the other way? Down 5, left 9. This is even worse. If he misses this high side, this goes wet. No, that's beautiful. You're not beating a 24 under on this course when your opponent's getting 8. So congrats to Numbnuts, Squeaky Bob. I know how you feel. It really doesn't matter. We're out. We're going to drink now. I think I'm going to find Squeaky Bob and force him to play money games with me. Yeah, we're hopping in on camera here. All right, guys, so we got one done there. We're only running 1 stream machine right now, I do believe. We're waiting to get the others set up. We saw that, guys. These are going to be – I have a really hard time with a higher handicap doing well on these. And part of the problem would be is, okay, if I play these courses straight, let's say I played clean every round. That's 26 Easter, 27 Petra, 28 Nihon, maybe 29, and then 26, 25. So you'd be sitting at about a 27 handicap. A little bit higher because you get weight heavier on Nihon a little bit, but that's also the course you're going to miss a couple strokes on. So if you have somebody that's over a 28 handicap, it's because they played a different course that's previous to this, and the handicap's going to be artificially high. Remember, it raises at a 6 times faster rate than it decreases because it takes 3 strokes to drop you off your handicap, to drop you 0.18, and 1 stroke above raises you 0.36. So it's twice as much change with 3 times games. Now, this is the funny man. This is Sean O'Brien. I don't know who else he's playing. If you guys didn't see, Sean O'Brien just happened to be in Cedar Rapids at a show, and we pulled him back and made him stay at my house, and he streamed. I guess he does not think his game is good. His game's good. He can play. He plays fine. I like to, when I have a guest over, I'll pretend like I'm going to take a dump or something, and I'll go upstairs and I'll watch my guest, how they're handling the stream. Now, you expect somebody like a Brian Bernhardt to jump in and do it like a fish out of water. He's in there, or a fish in water, we should say. He was on there describing things. It was almost like I was watching me stream. But then I had Caesar, who was here, and Sean, who they both consider themselves below average players. What they don't realize is their handicaps are 25, 26. they are 1%ers. They're just got to meet all the 0.01%ers. So it's not that dramatic of a distance, but it's still a big swing there. But both of those guys can play. Like Caesar plays very well. Sean plays very well. Thanks, Jason. So we're ready to rock here. So what were the? I did not catch the handicaps. I believe he's sitting at about a 26, if I'm correct. Bean Flicker with the course record of 20 right now. I didn't quite catch it. I think Andy's looking back to see what we got. Sean's trying to line this shot up, and I kind of try to talk him out of lining shots up with stouts, because the chances of you lining up a wind at dead perfect 180 at the hole is very rare. You're going to be just a slight little bit off. You're going to get real close. Now try to adjust 1 degree with the thumb shot. It's really damn near impossible. It's the balls are not made to be that accurate, or the balls are, but the readings that it's giving are not that accurate. So we'll see where he goes, but look, that's a little offset. That's offset enough that he can thumb this with backspin. He could even hit. I don't like what he did. Actually, he got a good line, but he's short. He needed to play up a club because he's, once again, one of these people playing the super spin clubs with stouts, because you're hurting yourself with that. I recommend the super spin clubs or plus spin clubs if you're playing streaks or even Titans every now and then. If you're playing stouts, you should not be bothering with it. He gave it a chance to go in, and like you might hear commonly at your own local store, did that hit the pin? Well, why, yes, this one actually did hit the pin. Your person walking by that you normally roll your eyes at when they do that, and then who touches their trackball after not washing their hands in the bathroom, he would have said, did that hit the pin? And guess what? For once, that guy would have been right. I should have, Cesar. I saw your text. I was just working on machines with Russ. We were making sure to get everything set up. We got to do our part wherever we can. Let's see if we get another colored person in here. Not colored, a color person. And there he is. That's crazy, I know. No, he's awesome. He's awesome. He knows. I mean, if we look in here, guys, it's the typical Golden Tee tournament. At any given time, we'll generally have 1 or 2 top players that are African American. You'll get another minority in there as well. But for most part, these tournaments are 90% whitewashed. And it's just weird. So obviously no comments were ever intended to have a racial basis to it. I meant to say color commentator, and I believe it came out colored, and that's because the libations are flowing here, and we're good. Corey, that is correct, man. It does work like that. But no, I do. And actually now we've got some ways. We're going to set up cameras throughout the whole house. Jill's going to be so mad because she thinks that Richard King is watching us at all times at home. And he very well might be. But there's a certain area of the house that is off limits and is not allowed. There is definitely no sex in the word-of-mouth champagne room for Jill. Strangers and other people, she's okay with that. Probably because she wants to watch that sick little girl. Okay, so now this is the one we were talking about in the last game. Yes, you can lay up to where he's going here. I prefer not to, because this ball can definitely trickle down into the rough, and then you don't get a lot of spin, and where that pin is, it's not good. Now, he can't go straight. I think if you thumb a forward from there, you're going to hit the edge of the building. We got Sean's going to do exactly what I do here and just smoothie this thing up. You're going to get it to the edge of the fairway. I roll it. It's fine either way. But watch, that's actually going to be a clean thumb shot. This is showing a clean thumb shot. And, guys, welcome back. Welcome to the booth. We're adding another beautiful person in here. We got Mr. Jay Ware. He's a Tennessee player. He's a little newer. He's also one of the people that doesn't think he's very good, because when he started playing, he met all of the top 1%. And he's like 1.1%. So we're good here. So did you play in the handicap at all, Jay?
I did. Welcome to the
as
stream.
well as me?
Did all right. I did not do well.
I did not either.
I had a new guy. I was slow playing a little bit. Steve just called me out on it, but is teaching.
Who were you playing?
Wow. Colorado guy. First tournament, right?
I didn't know I thought Colorado's always brought their people out.
Can't remember his name. But he was interested. He wanted to learn.
Yeah,
he's a mouth fan.
My man.
Talk about the shots. We talk about the weekend as a whole, right? You know, you're 2 strokes ahead. protect that lead. So.
Oh yeah, I mean, I was given two to one of the double. I think it's double shoot. It's Justin Seeley, I believe it was. It's one of the Austin guys, and he shot a 30 on Nihon. I needed to shoot a 3 or 4 better. I can't really. I've never shot that. No one shot a 3 or 4 better on that course yet. I think 32 is the top.
30 with Nihon?
Yeah.
Nihon is the only one that really sets up for.
Well, and don't, guys, the leaderboards right now, the course records pay no attention to the scores behind the curtain.
Get in.
That's unbelievable.
One hopper.
That is a hell of a shot.
One hopper. Let's go. That's his buddy, the guy I play.
It does. No Lashaiva here does feel weird. Did his plane get a speck on the engine or something?
Wow, first
Was
place.
there a speck
Let's go.
on the plane? Did he not get them cleaned up as well? Actually, did he just
Look
back
at
this up?
It's
Oh,
a
no,
one
he replayed
hopper.
it.
I mean, play
But see,
it
that
close.
doesn't make any sense to me. That ball landed on the fringe and got bite like it was on the green.
High tee, though. It's not going to rip over.
It was a high tee?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure
But
it was
that
a high
thing,
tee.
no, I think he hit a medium tee forward bite. Because that ball bit like it landed on the green.
Definitely didn't
yeah,
get the
Josh, I
rip.
believe that should be fixed by next week.
Oh, you got the chat over here?
I just pulled my phone up, yeah. Oh,
I know,
I'm
we
not
can't-
allowed to look at naked old men with their children.
It's
That looks creepy
I'm
as hell.
showing
man.
mouth. My lovely
We're
little
looking,
girl.
yeah, he's got a lovely little girl.
All right, keep it on the string. Chipper, get in.
Okay, sandwich. What happened there? Why was he off that? Okay, so I'm
Short
going to
play,
already
big
say
cut, big cut. He
I'm
played
going to
a big
already
cut.
say that this one's probably over. I'm guessing that Sean was giving 1 or 2 strokes, and like we saw in the last match, there's just really nothing you could do if you're not doing stupid stuff to blow this many strokes. And I'm going to sit down. Jay's going to be the only one talking for a minute. I've got a pizza I only got 1 slice out of. I need to get some more and fill the belly. So I'm going to walk off. I'll see you guys back in a moment.
All right, we could do this. Leave the chat here. We're good. Puzzle. Corey Millard, 150 something putt on Petra, world record for this month.
Machine 9 is open for play. Machine 9 is open for play.
Oh no. The hole out lost. So we don't know the handicap. Do we know how many strokes? Gotcha. There's a handful of newer guys that I've met. Kay Chammer is buddies with the guy that I just played with. Roll down there. Lob wedge still in play. No, it's good. The venue's good. Talk to Kyle, guy that runs the bar. He's a Golden Tee player. Makes a big. I think that makes a huge difference in how it goes. Nashville. Tim Olson's a player. In 2 years, we worked on him. We had the Nashville tournament last year. And when the bar owner's invested, especially when he's a player, it makes a big difference. This venue's great, though. 35 signed up, so we should have somewhere around there showing up. Nashville is the next stop, late August, August 20. Let's say 24, 25, somewhere in there. So on this shot, you don't want to hit the rock. It got me a couple times. Still learning this course. You'd rather play a little long and have an uphill putt. That's fine, 100%. Okay, Chamber, I wish I knew the handicap difference between these guys. Oh, there we go. 3 strokes. Yep, okay. Turn me a little bit. You can turn the monitor up a little bit. Yep, that's good. That's good. K Chalmers, 3 strikes up here. Yeah, but Nashville, it's a great time. It'll be the second one. The first one went well, I think. These guys are killing it here in St. Louis. Mattingly's service is on point. You've got 2 or 3 waitresses around. If you haven't been to one, you got to come out. It's fun. 2 strokes now. I think there's been enough play. Mouth Stream is awesome. You know, he ran through these courses a lot, give you some looks and some ideas. I have learned a couple of shots this weekend. Hopefully I'll bring them into qualifying. The Golden Tee Par, there's an interesting, so Gina's podcast, there's an interesting conversation about if you played last year and you got familiar and comfortable with those scores. You know, I'm a 26 handicap, right? I'm playing on these courses. GT Par is a little bit lower, and on Gina's podcast, they kind of dove into that, making that transition through a year-over-year course change can be a challenge, right? There's a mental aspect to it above and beyond the ability to shoot the same Golden Tee Par. You're not going to shoot the same Golden Tee Par. Little high side there. But where these guys went, it's fine. I guess he hit a tree. I will say Nihon is a little darker course. You know, if the TV settings, however it goes, there's a lot of trees and things, very important to your shot selection. If it's a little darker, you know, maybe you don't see the look or see the shot. This should be a little closer. They skipped the score screen. 2 or 3, it should be 2 strokes here. Chat, I got chat right here. Gomez, why aren't you here? Where are the Wisconsin guys? We have Bryce Aubert here and his dad. They made the trip. I want to play some with Bryce, honestly. I watched it on the stream. It was money. I mean, that's cemented in the legacy of how things go. We've got it on YouTube, probably Golden Tee YouTube channel. You can watch the purple bracket from Wisconsin. Go back and watch it. There you go. Oh, I got you. I thought you were casting up. So I got Andy Coleman, the man, the myth, the legend, running it. Maybe we could get a 30 for 30 on Andy. He's got some stories. By the way, this is my second time on stream. He gave me the thumbs up on it, so bear with me. But yeah, go and look at Golden Tee YouTube. He did a throwback Thursday where they recapped the Will Sandstead, Bryce Aubert match in Wisconsin earlier this year. You can follow that storyline. It's great. Bryce is a relatively new player. Come back in there. Bryce is a relatively new player. I think that speaks volumes to, you know, you love the game, you want to get better, you got to find some guys that are better than you. And I think Bryce did that. He went to the Latte Lounge, found some guys. Mark took him under his wing. Bryce goes to his first PGT event, and purple bracket crushes it. You know, took the challenge of the stress and the anxiety and the adrenaline and the excitement of playing in an event and brought it into his game and brought it home. So this one, you got two different plays. You play to the left. I like to play to the right. It's kind of wind dependent. Either way works. Play the left 7, play the wind. Throw it up high side, let it run in. 4 wood, you want this like what, 125? That should be a little short, but not bad. Oh, not short. Points. Ah. All right, I got to see the guy's scores here. Gomez did have to work. Josh McDaniel is working. It is a night course. It's supposed to be a little dark. Josh, I saw you were not considering Nashville's second event. It's a short little hop and skip away. You should come. This one, I mean, this is a full or some kind of cut shot. He actually did well there. Half. It's tasty. Wind to the right. He's going for a layup. Should be fine. If he's 2 or 3 strokes. Oh. Brendan Reagan says that he's not better than any player in Nashville. Thank you, Brendan Reagan. Used to be Atlanta guys. How many Atlanta guys are here? We got Mark, Jody. Handful of guys. I miss my Nashville guys, though. I'll say that. Cleveland, Tennessee. Cleveland it's a little outside of Nashville. So Nashville's got a weekly tournament. Cleveland guys showed up 4 or 5 deep. Made the trip. Trying to get Sean Gervais on here. Run it up there. 6 iron. 6 iron play short like the 6 wood. I don't play a 6 iron. Puzzle, I gave you the kudos. Puzzle Guts, Chattanooga, 150-foot putt. Mike Johnson is a. Hang on, let's switch. Hang on.
I'm gonna have to leave earlier than you.
Okay, that's fine. No, that's good. You're a veteran. This is my second time on here. Also, thanks again. Mike Johnson.
Who
Johnston?
Yeah, who are we watching here?
Handicap Rip. I know Jeff is K-Chomper,
Okay.
K-Chammer. I think he's
I think that's KC Hammer. Be my guess. Is he from
actually
Kansas City?
better.
Is he from Kansas City, maybe?
That's good. Nashville redneck. give me a couple. Give me a couple strokes.
That's my guess. I always assumed that might overspin. Stay on. He's got bite. That's good. It's a good shot.
Bite and bring it back.
Yeah. Backspin may have gone off the side.
Nihon sets up for the lowest GT par. Setup dependent, right?
Yep. So far, yeah. I've been told people that maybe have home editions, might have had some different looks. So
Different
I know
tee-boxes.
eventually these are all probably going to set up a little bit lower, right?
Tied up. KC Hammer's got 1 stroke.
Okay. How's the? Has it been back and forth, or been pretty much even the whole match?
KC Hammer hold out 1. Nice little bounce 1 hopper in. Maybe it was a par 3.
Where do you like to go here?
This one is interesting. I don't like that sand spot. So the idea is either short or long, wind dependent, right? Long left. If you go long left past the sand into the rough, that's fine.
I like 1 click right there on this look.
To the right.
And because there's a lot of space between those 2 bunkers.
The way I've learned it is there's 3 lanes. You can go long left into the rough and still get there.
Right.
You've
also got some shrubs over there. If
little
you get
shrubs,
unlucky,
right? The in-wind makes this one a little different, right? Especially playing short. If you want to lay up, there's a potential you can't get there with the in-wind.
Get going.
Get
or
up.
Stop.
Sand is no good any way you spin it, right? Yeah.
So now you're worried about, really at this point, you want to make sure you're leaving yourself a club that you're comfortable with on your third shot. So,
100%. Yep.
especially with a 16-mile-an-hour in your face on that third shot.
Some of the sandboxes towards the front of the rough. I mean,
I
the
don't
idea is if you can get to the rough, left, middle over here, kind of to the right, or all the way right. It's a safe shot.
Yep.
With an outwind, some of those sand
you can get there on
traps,
that second
you can
shot
get there with
sometimes.
a 10 and a half.
Yeah, 3-wood, 10.5. Yeah, it's
You want to roll it in on the front side of the sand, though, because of that
Sure.
elevation
Sure.
on the
That's what I was going to say. But this being a front pin and a 16-mile-an-hour into the wind, even with stouts, which I don't know if these guys are playing stouts or not, this is still, you can, especially if you've got like a super spin wedge or something like that, you can still spin this off the front. So you got to be a little bit careful. I like the play up bite there. That's nice
tasty.
and safe. You don't, I mean, you don't want to lose the match on a silly shot.
And I think Casey Hammer has a one-strike lead. I mean, both
yeah,
the guys
we'll-
hit the
yeah,
sand.
we'll
They
take-
would have preferred not to, obviously.
We'll take a look at the handicaps here after this one and see where they're at. We
Hit the
got a-
score screen. Okay, tied up. One stroke to Casey Hammer. 2 to play. It's right in there. It's anybody's game.
What are you hitting here with your club set?
I play the hybrids. I don't play the 4 hybrid per se. I do like a 3 low.
4 hybrids, pretty nice there.
That's tasty. It works.
Good shot.
He didn't have to be too aggressive. I mean,
I'm hitting a lot of low 8-woods here because I don't have a 4 hybrid, so I find myself in between clubs here. I might have to adjust. And,
So you're an
and make
8-wood guy.
Make a new bag.
I'm
but
still in the
but
9-wood.
I like low T in the 8-wood there.
Yeah.
But you got an up 10, so.
Oh, he got lucky a little bit.
No, it was. You can see his sigh of relief there, but it was still a pretty good shot. He didn't put himself in any extra danger. I think he was worried about maybe if he bit that with
Running
an up
back.
10, it running
Yep,
back too
running
far, and then you
back.
got a fringe putt or a nasty chip.
All right, 18 with 1 stroke to give. Outwind,
Okay, not
kind of
bad.
tasty.
Not bad. So
This course, I don't know if
Does
I got
have
all
some
the way
dark
on
trees,
it.
right?
Well, the dark trees I covered, but you have to have fulls or cut shots on this.
Oh, yeah.
This course I think more than the other ones, it's crucial. Distance control and
did
cut.
you have a chance to play the event mode this week on
Champ
Champ
99?
Yeah,
Yep,
so
I played
that
a
one's got
little
some
bit.
nice cut shots and maybe some fulls. I don't hit many fulls. That's to my detriment, I'm sure.
I think you have.
I'm just more comfortable with little baby cuts and really just. But I mean, the key is being able to have certain shots at your disposal when you're under pressure.
No,
So,
I agree.
Yeah,
And fulls.
so it's good to know how to do it, even if you're not going to hit it often.
Yeah.
So it's got to sit down a little bit. I might leak into that
bite,
trap.
bite's
It's going to leak into that
good.
trap.
Come over.
It's going to leak into that. Nope. it's
Ooh,
not.
that's a difficult
Okay.
putt. This is also a difficult putt, but he needs this. He has to sink it.
I think he's going to make it.
Pro side is fine. You
So
want to
now
go?
now he's got 2 putts from here, I believe.
Fringe, not rough. You're throwing this left 4.
Good putt.
Woo!
Good match.
Thin
for both.
side.
That
Let's
was
go.
a fun last couple holes for sure.
So I talked to KC Hammer. This is his first event. So I'm glad he got through
yeah.
the first game.
And he aced a par 4 there. Yeah.
Oh, he did. Yep.
Very well done. Very well done. I believe I am going to be heading out. I will probably, after I crap the bed on Saturday or Sunday, I'm sure I'll be back on this stream.
Hey,
so we'll have to catch up later.
I'm going for purple. That's my game.
I'll make Maine, but I'll go 0-2 or 1-2.
100%.
That's a guarantee.
I'm here again.
Hands-free guarantee.
Everybody, all skill levels are welcome. I'm almost 2 years into the scene. Everybody's great.
It's a blast,
Very
man.
well
It's a
accepted.
blast.
I'm not a top player, but it's always a great time. There's room for everybody.
And it satisfies that competitive itch, right?
100%. It's different than playing with your buddies at the bar. 100%.
I swear to God, there'll be 130 some people here tomorrow, and every one of them will have a little bit of nerves before they tee off in the qualifier.
Man, we
So,
might have 130 here right now. Thanks, Mike.
Hey, awesome time. I'd like to thank Mattingly's for having us here.
100%.
Always thank PGT and IT for doing the setup and having the stream here. So it's going to be a fun weekend. Make sure that you guys are staying tuned. There'll be we're going to have, hey guys, we're going to have 1 or 2 machines on the stream for qualifying tomorrow.
We got 2 set up
Yeah,
here.
so,
yep.
so okay, so there'll be 2 on. You'll get to see a bunch of what we typically do is it's a random draw for the for who you qualify with, but we want to make sure that people that are watching, around the nation, get a chance to watch some of the top guys. So you'll be able to see some really good play on these new courses. If your vendor hasn't had a chance to maybe get it updated yet, you'll get to learn some really cool ways how to play these courses, and it'll be a good time.
First look, though, right?
All right,
Too.
be good.
First PT.
I got to head out.
Brendan, jump in here. Got the peanut gallery. Brendan Reagan. We'll get it. Oh, you flip it this way. Love it. Mike Johnson. OG guy. Who we have? We switched over to. Okay. Wait, we got to get the thumbs from Coleman. All right, Brendan Reagan jumping in. Going to help me out. Got to keep it PG, Brandon.
I keep everything.
No
I
F-bomb.
prefer the G-rated. That's the guy who owns the place.
We up and in? We good? Kyle, right here, right?
So this is the guy who owns the bar.
Yeah, Kyle.
Kyle.
What's his name?
Kyle Manning.
The She Zenit.
Hopefully he pulls a good C3 here.
I got a chance to talk with Kyle earlier. He played.
He knows what he's doing.
He played Fox. So he must have beat Fox. Fox was giving him 8 strokes earlier, so he must have beat him.
All right. Well, good for him. I don't know who this is. I'm sorry, numbnuts. I apologize. I don't know who you are. Do you know who this is?
Nah, I don't recognize him. And that's what I was saying earlier.
All right. Well, he's doing all right. Minus 10 through 10. That's what we're looking for here
Hey,
in the
birdie
handicap
golf.
tournament.
Birdie golf. It's like my real golf game, bogey golf.
I mean, that's not like your real golf game.
Oh, it is.
I've seen your real golf game. It's more like bogey golf. More like bogey golf.
Six bird. I don't play this 6 bird.
What machine are they on?
They're right over here.
Hey, Brad. Hey, Brad.
Jason Graham. What's up, guys?
Oh, we got
chat right here.
Oh, Jason Graham in the house. We got
Oh,
chat.
great shot. Sticks
Let's
it
go.
close. 6 bird?
So, what? Yes. I mean, I'd almost turn left one with that. Oh, he took it right. He did the right thing.
thing
Get
is-
in.
Ooh!
Get in.
Let's go. That's Kyle.
Get in.
So
It's
I was
almost like these guys know what they're doing over here. This is the great thing about these handicap tournaments, Jay, is you can come in and just start playing. Because
everybody's welcome.
-1 to even.
Yeah.
This is a fair match right now.
Everybody at any skill level will get you in. And what
Holes
they're
like
playing
this,
for.
holes like this
Yeah.
are going to change it up.
But what we're playing for is an entry, right, to the main event.
You win a free entry to the main event, which is an amazing event that the power vending crew throws. There are, what? We're getting yelled at over here, but I mean, the amazing thing that's happening here is that the power vending is literally throwing a great event here.
It's great. Paige, Steve, Russ, Kelly Ambrose, everybody runs it together. It's
they're
awesome.
Great. They set it up, and we're able to come here and just spend time with some of the greatest people that we know.
That's a great point. It is Golden Tee that brings us together.
Some of the greatest people that I've ever met in my life, and I've lived a lot of places in this United States of America. This is my home. Is Power Events Golden Tee tournaments.
These guys are awesome.
It's
Everybody.
so great.
It's hard to find.
Been here,
you can't find a bad
come.
dude in
you
this
gotta
community.
Come. You got to come to these things. So look at this. So Jay, what would you do here? I'd go down
3
a
bird. I like this.
I'd 9 wood.
I like
this.
115. That's going to be short, right?
That's going to be way short.
Yeah, a little short.
It's a good putt. It's a good putt.
I was making a point about Kyle. The guy just took the shot. He's the owner here, and Tim is the guy in Nashville. When the owner is invested in a Golden Tee player, he gets it. You know what I mean?
So here's one thing I'm going to throw out about is his name's Kyle, right? Kyle, the owner.
Oh, they just called
me. They just called me. I'm going to say this about Kyle. I told him we were playing in the side room, machines 25 to 29. And I said, wow, it's really hot in here. You need to get a fan.
They brought it.
He went out and he goes, hey, don't you worry. I'm going to go get a
15 minutes later, a fan shows up.
Fucking fan.
No. Jesus,
I'm going to go get a fan. I'm up. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, IT. I just swore. I love you guys. That was Jay Ware's fault.
I don't know. I don't
some.
know this guy. Goodness gracious. Jump back in here. I got your phone. Yeah. I know. It's right here.
No, good. I'll sit down. Okay, be sly. See that gold pipe in front of him? Hey,
Andy's going to fix the camera.
That's what I wanted. Thank you, sir. That's what we needed.
Thank you. Mouth has joined us.
Yeah, it looks like it just unplugged, right? Or powered? You just hit it. You don't have to. All right, what do we got here? Okay, see, guys, I'm telling you flat out, that is not the right shot to hit because look what he just did. Guys, okay, so
there is a shot.
There are surface issues.
There's a shot I learned here, Mouth.
You could just hit a C3 off the tee and you will always have a shot in. Going into the dirt to the left of the trees, yes.
Yes.
I know it. There's no need. I can hit a C3 and I end up right at the bend, even if you're on the dirt.
No, I agree. There's a few different ways to skin the cat. No, I'm with you.
But going to this is okay. So when you
usually
get these
safe
surfaces,
with this wind.
But he watered it. He went wet off the tee.
Oh, if you play it there though.
Yeah, he played it to this
spot.
spot.
But it's the drop. I got you.
But it's on grass. It says grass. It looks like rough, but when you land on it, it's like landing on stone. So it rolls through a lot of it.
Especially if you play backspin, it'll bounce
I
into the water.
really have been talking with Kevin about some of these surfaces, and they definitely need to make some fixes on them. He was worried because he thought his next club down would not get over the rock in front of him, but it pretty much does. He got a very good drop. With how bad they're playing this hole, I'm imagining how bad 17 is going to be.
Not bad. I mean, it's a handicap tournament, right? Everybody's welcome.
Don't even, Josh. You can hit you can hit the 8.5 C3 without a doubt, all day long.
Come on, Jason. I told him it's my second time on headset, right? So
I've actually become quite accustomed to using not a non-wired headset, but I'm wearing headphones while I'm playing at home all the time.
Nobody's driving you to do what you do. I think the community and everybody loves it. You do it because you love the game, you love the community, and everybody. A lot of new faces here for me. And
a lot of new faces.
And all of them had said, Mouth is here. I watched the Mouth. It's good.
And part of it is I really dumbed the game down, and in a lot of senses, I don't even necessarily play the dumbed down game that I stream. But what I want to do is give a chance for the 20 handicaps, the 10 handicaps to jump to 20 real quick, just off of following the lowest risk to the highest reward shots. Like this one here, you only have a 7 in your face, slightly right. You got a right 7.
I'm looking at
totally
right?
safe. That putt's going to be tough for a 20 handicap.
But again, he's thinking, let me get the game, right?
Once he gets that figured out, he hits that same shot with a forward or a smoother version of it with backspin with a 3, and he's now going from having a crappy putt to having a shot that you're almost making. And let's see how Deshiznit does on the putt here. It's an up 3, right 6. These are a little challenging now. So, okay, if he was 2 feet shorter than that ball wouldn't have even gotten to the hole. And it looks like we got a lightning goal, guys. Ice wrestling. We're watching that. It's beautiful. Actually, it's a much more beautiful game now than the game that I watched growing up. It still doesn't do it for me. Even when the Blackhawks are in the finals, and I'll watch them.
You're a Chi-Town guy.
All right, so you got a couple interesting thoughts here, right? So when I'm looking at this, I'm looking at what my max distance on a high T6 is, and that's right about 280. Now we have a little outwind, so you're going to be able to land this 280 to 285.
Okay, so now, my thought process, you're the pro, right?
Yep.
My thought process is don't go left.
Okay,
right?
see,
and I'm a purple guy.
you want to. You're going to overcut it.
Exactly.
But what I'm going to do,
miss.
I'm hitting a straight shot at this hole. I'm hitting a high T6 wood,
Just right
and I'm
over
going
the tree?
right. It fit.
You
it
could go over the tree.
It goes over the left tree, stays, and
Get up.
but won't go over the right tree.
Great shot.
Now it's a great shot for sure, but there is no way with a high T shot where that pin is that he could make that.
Well, and the other thing is, he
Now, let's see
didn't
what-
look up.
No, he
Right?
didn't. Well, he played
You
it
know,
around. He
well,
didn't even want to look at
But
the
he didn't
over the
look
top.
up to see what he's
This
playing.
is interesting. If
around.
he's hitting a 3-wood here with no high T, he's wrong.
Is this Kyle?
Is he having ball issues? I don't know. We'll have to see it.
I can't. So one of these guys is the bar owner. I gave him kudos. Like first event hosting, a lot of guys.
No, they're doing fine.
A lot of Jakin. I said
And not a
you
lot
guys
of
are doing
locals
great.
that play at this place, it doesn't seem. There's a couple.
Well,
He
they got
played
4
right
in
into
the
the
thing.
tree. The thing is.
But again, did he look up? He didn't even.
Oh, no,
see
he
what-
didn't even. He was trying to
That's
go
what-
around and did
that's
not
what
hit
I'm
it out
saying.
to the
That's
left.
a basic approach.
Yep.
What do you do when you're trying to build your shot? You should have some.
You got to have a step
checklist.
process to it.
Let me, yeah.
I mean, everyone always
I
asks me,
wanna
what
fly
makes
the-
you decide to, are you going to thumb, you're going to pull back? And I go, well, I treat it like a
Right.
choose your own adventure.
Right.
On the first page, I've got 3 different options. I look at the first page and I see, can I thumb? Can this shot be
That-
thumbed with a straight shot?
Well, that's
if the
my
answer is
number
yes,
one.
that is what I'm doing.
That's my number one in stout meta.
Yep.
Can I find a shot where I can thumb?
Yep,
right?
you want to have a
Before
thumb shot.
pullback, okay.
Because we're
Exactly.
getting rid of a variable. And
Yes.
that's something, get rid
Yep,
of a variable.
The pullback brings all
Oh,
kinds
that's
of
Tom
stuff.
Zellman. Oh, that's right. I got it now, yeah.
So the Shiznit. So this is Kyle.
I totally forgot, Josh. Good call on this. Now, people were saying that you have this setup not get there. Even with full 15 in your face, you're fine.
I'm going top right.
No,
and
you
I'm
always-
hitting the full. I'm going top right, hitting the full. Get up there. He'll get there.
Yeah,
Actually,
no,
that's fine. That's fine.
And now we got the pin up top with the wind in our face. I actually would rather have the outwind. Because with the wind in my face, I can't land it short in the rough and have it bounce up.
It'll, for me, I'm okay, right? If I'm in the rough, I don't get enough action when it lands. It is tucked.
Yep,
right?
it's
That's
tucked.
fine.
So this one, you're going to be
his shot-
pushing it out way to the right of the
his
green and
shot
trying to
for
suck
me-
it left.
His shot for me would be club dependent.
Everything's club dependent.
Am I
here.
on an 85 thumb?
All right, so 6 wood into a 15. The 6 wood's
it
going to
won't
play
work.
about
It's
10 yards short
It's
of what it
short as
says.
hell.
Yep. Now, do we go up to the 5 wood?
Well,
5
let's
wood
have a
thumb
look.
bite. You're having a risk that it bounces hot off the rough and
wanna go
rolling down to
back.
the bottom tier. And if it rolls onto the bottom tier from this angle, you're going to end up rolling down to the bottom
So,
tier and
again,
being in the water.
Couple of things. Downhill elevation. I'm with you. The
Yep.
5 looks a little long even.
I think the 5's
but
right
here,
with this.
Even though I've played this a few
he's
times,
shorted this, though,
I
did he?
would have
Go
done the
short?
flyby to get a feel for
Yeah, see-
what am I working with.
Okay,
you know
so
what I'm saying?
he's got a putt here. Well, this one's pretty level. It's pretty much level. We
This
know
one's a
where
bit
you're-
closer.
I would have actually done a flyby to see how close to the edge of the pin is.
Exactly, and that's part of the checklist I'm talking
You
about.
gotta figure that out, because I wanna
Before
eliminate
Before you
risk.
fly the airplane,
Yep.
let's just look at it all, run through the thing.
Yeah, do your checklist. Even though you know it's right, you know what you're doing. There's no sense in not.
Well, and there's field players.
That's actually a
But that's
fantastic shot.
That's a data point.
Now, if he
Putt
would have
this.
hit the
Put it right in.
downslope on the rough,
There
he
we
would have had
go.
a problem with that. And that putt had a chance of rolling over too. But from what I'm seeing, it is now, what is it, a three-stroke lead going to the last 2 holes.
He misses. Stay
4-stroke lead.
Who do we have here? So this is Tom.
Yep, it's a 4-stroke lead.
No, they're handicapped, 2 strokes.
Okay,
Handy,
now
right?
guys, but this is going to change right now.
We love this hole.
No, this is one of the worst holes that has ever been made. Now,
love this
I mean,
hole.
my thought here
We
is a
love
thumb
tiered
high
greens.
T5 hybrid for him.
This is setup dependent. So I had a look earlier that was top left, northwest.
And who's in the lead? The Shiznit is. So he has to hit a
2
shot
strokes.
that isn't going.
He's got 2
going well.
strokes.
Yeah, but this is
This-
you go in the water here,
honestly-
and I think you're taking a stroke
No,
with it already.
100%. Let's take a step back. I am very excited to see
Matches on this?
This is a swing
Oh.
hole. There's no
Guys,
trees.
even with the high T
right?
backspin, this ball can still backspin all the way through the
Yeah,
rough.
I don't like that shot.
Actually, that's why kick
Yeah, I don't
okay.
like that
If
shot.
it plugs, nope.
No,
He gets to
hang
drop
on, hang
across,
on.
guys.
Let me
This
finish
game
my
is
point.
not
Let me finish
over
my
by
point.
any means.
Pine.
Hey, John, how you doing, bud?
Pine 17, right?
Yes.
That when it came out, and as
Wait.
what we experienced, that's
Pine.
the part.
Oh, okay,
Pine
gotcha.
Creek.
Yep.
That's the par 3 with
That's
the
an
trees.
easier hole than this.
It is. And
Hands down.
This one doesn't have trees, and it doesn't have.
No,
or the
yeah,
old
this
one
is
doesn't have
it's a
tier
terrible
green.
design. He went
But
medium
this is,
T with
I'm
bite.
excited to see
With the
how
super
this.
spin, he's wet, isn't he? Yeah, he's wet.
I'm excited to see how this plays out in match play.
See how this shouldn't play out though is that one never rode the tier down and slowed down. It just jumped off the top. There's no consistency to how they play on this, and you can't then hit the shots that are there.
Well,
I have a feeling somebody chips this in the water.
I would
3
say
times.
that's a super complex variable. When you're expecting some results.
Oh wait, he
the
got
tier-
that. Wow, that's a great shot. He made it.
Get in.
No, don't do it. Wow, that's
Again,
a great ball.
yeah. Super.
That's a
that's
huge
layup
swing
there.
here. He's going to hit the
Hit a
hill. He's
full.
going to hit the tier and
No,
bounce
hit
it
a
right
full.
down.
Hit a
It's going to
full.
go wet.
76. Yeah. Again.
And he even cut that too to try to
Man,
slow it down.
There's one on Nihon too. We really didn't solve this.
Okay,
though.
guys,
Why
this
don't
is-
we like the tiered greens?
Because
You
it
know what I'm
plays
saying?
wrong.
Well, that's
like
what,
if you backspin into this tier, I backspun a ball on the left-hand side of the front of
and
the
it
green.
hugs,
Oh no, it
hugs.
caught this and then turboed down and went
Yeah,
wet.
hugs,
I
hugs,
had
hugs.
no idea how it could happen.
And you're getting into
All right,
the
and
math.
then watch this. There is no way he can stop this on the green. Backspin's even worse on this. Bite's
Somebody-
bad too.
somebody
I'd be
making this
No,
would
this
be
is in the
shot
water.
of the
It's
week.
in the water. There's no way it's not.
Well,
It has to
again,
be.
again.
It's somebody stroke limited. Somebody. He's still in the lead though, isn't he?
We need to be. You can't hear me in your headset.
I hear you without it. Fine.
Slorn is.
I hear
my,
just as much of you as I need to, Jay.
Slorn.
Nothing.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
All right, so this is an interesting shot too. I'd gotten really comfortable with just hitting a high tee, thumb, 10.5 or 3 wood, whatever the distance is. If it's
100%.
showing me two.
Setup
But with this
dependent.
outwind, I don't think you're settling it down there. This might even be a thumb bite with no pullback with a medium tee 10.5. I'm still
gotta play
worried
the
that it's going to
damn
clip
hill.
the hill.
If I'm
but
doing
you don't
this-
have to do much to it.
No, if
He
I'm
did
do-
what I said, but he's short with the thumbs. He only got 80. Yeah, that's short.
You have to look. It's not just the wind or the
No.
cursor. Look at the distance.
Yeah,
you know what I mean.
But I didn't mind that shot.
I didn't mind it until the cursor looked fine to me, but the distance was all wrong. Evan Gossett in the house, everyone. They let me on the mic.
Wow, we did not have a choice. There was
Evan
no
Gossett,
legal
Let's do
legal
a
authorities
bet.
to
Let's
stop
do a
it.
live bet. We got
Oh, on
34.
what?
Live bet. Evan Gossett or you? Who's finishing higher?
St. Louis, him and I trade back quite a bit. I mean, I'm always going to go with me.
I'll say this. First look, new courses. The old school guys who have been through a lot of course changes year over year,
Yeah.
they have a natural
Yeah, we do have an advantage. I mean, if
Doesn't
you look at
matter.
the leaderboards within the first couple days of 22 coming out,
Yep.
one betters were taking fourths.
Yep. Do you want to do picks? I
No.
don't hear you do picks a lot.
I don't do a lot of picks.
What's your goal?
Well, the goal's always to win. I
Oh,
just want to,
100%.
honestly, I don't want to be hurting every day. I'm hoping to be healthy through the tournament. That's a good effort, but that's going to, is that the Shiznit? No, Numbnuts. Oh, Shiznit's is, I think he won. I think Tom Zeeland wins. This is close to putting this, by the way, guys. You
yeah,
could
we had
almost
one
putt
stroke
this.
difference. They both messed up, but he watered again. He waters again.
No, I
so
think
now
it
we're
was
back
over.
to even?
He was going, he stuck the green.
Oh, gotcha.
So his putts for eagle, even if he lagged it for birdie, it's.
This is Tom. So this will be.
Oh, he got
Get
it!
in!
That's a great chip. That's
Nice
an awesome.
shot.
Tin Cup, the greatest 9 ever. Oh, shit.
Whoa.
That
Hey
chip
now.
might mean something.
Hey now.
Oh,
I thought that was the
No, no,
second.
no.
Yeah, I thought that was the second putt.
No, that is, though.
Oh, no. Are we back to.
He just lost, I think.
No.
Yeah.
They both watered twice.
Yeah.
He's got to be win by 1. Oh, he's got it.
No.
Oh, we're going to 9. Tell him, run it
9
back.
holes.
Run it back. This is Kyle again.
Wow.
Tom Zimmers. And
I hate to be who's playing this group next because their handicaps have just dropped over a half a stroke from this game.
Fair enough.
They were 10 and 11 off.
So in
wow.
this format, we play 18. We look at the handicap.
Yep.
If you're tied, they play 9 holes and assess the handicap.
Correct.
Sudden death, same thing, but it's 9-9-9.
I thought he was going to say a different word, a feminine hygiene product. I'm glad he didn't, because
I'd
Neil
be
would have
the-
been. I would have tied him up with these cords.
love
and had my
this.
way with him.
I'm gonna say little starstruck, having a great time here. I mean, I've been around you guys a year and a half or so. This is all, man, I'm telling you.
Jay and I spent more time together than I like to admit. But this goes to Mike Yeager. We were at a hotel in Vegas, right? We got a suite. We got a Golden Tee machine. And Mike Yeager and I did not want to go out drinking that night. We were up playing tee, and we played for probably 16, 18 hours straight. Neither one of us had shot a clean game that whole time. Jay Ware comes in. Jay Ware walks in when we're all screwed up, and he's putting for 31 on Hidden Temple when it was back par of 26 or 28. He is on a 3, and he yanked his putt, but he shot his 30.
Oh,
and me and
dude.
Yeager felt very embarrassed.
No, it was you, Yeager, and Luna.
No, Luna was gone.
Oh,
no, it's
I
just
know
me and
you
Yeager
were there
playing,
because
yes.
you said.
No, it's me and Yeager playing.
You said
we were
thumbs of
embarrassed.
an angel. You're great, and
Yeah.
you said you almost hit it. And you're like, actually, no.
Yeah.
You know what this means to me.
Yeah.
I'd hit 130 on dive.
Yeah, prior
to
that was like a clean round, or maybe.
But
even
then I
lower.
hit. So yeah, 2 better, right? Then
Yeah,
going
this
into
is-
18.
You were 3 better
30
going into 18.
31.
Yep.
Ah. I
Had a
love
good
it.
shot. Oh my God.
I
That's-
did.
Okay, Sean O'Brien.
What is it,
What's
left?
going on in this other game?
You're right. Let's focus.
Who's got
here.
the info on this?
These are the types.
This has got to be a replay.
No, did we? Oh, we changed over. No, they're here on the other one.
Yeah, I know, but this game's been. Oh,
Yeah, I
Sean
know.
won this last one. Okay, I got you. Do we know what we have for strokes here? And it looks like Jeff Poole's going to be in some trouble. We got Sean O'Brien, the funny man out of St. Louis. He's a comedian in the local area. So, guys, get him a shot. Sean O'Brien out of St. Louis. He's doing the funny bone. He brought another guy from the funny bone, but he handles more of the booking stuff. Him and
All
Matty
right,
B.
6 is the difference. Yeah.
Yeah, where they're
setting
restarting.
it
Why
up.
are they spinning? They got to just play the right course.
Well, I don't. That's what I was saying. I don't know that either of the guys knew that was the next step.
Yeah.
So I'm excited to see it because that's Kyle.
Okay, did he
the
get it
bar
over the
owner.
bunker? If he didn't, he's in trouble. Did we get a reboot or just a lag? Hang on. Hopefully it unfreezes itself. Yeah! Woo! I'm cheering for no machine freezes while they're watching hockey. Sorry about that burst of sound here.
Man, my hat.
Okay. Whoa. I've never seen anybody do that. He should be okay.
What's this?
I mean, it's weird. A bite spin, fucking 5 wood from here. Sorry about that.
Again, where's the flyby? I'd like.
No,
to see
he
the
actually
flyby.
saw. He did right away. He hit the
Again,
right shot.
play the rough. That's
oh,
fine. It's just downhill
it's a
putt,
putt.
regardless. It's a
And
safe
he
zone.
takes off any chance of
It's
that
a-
ball rolling
again,
over.
it's a
or
safe
letting
zone.
out.
You don't want to play
Sean's going
long.
with
Where's your
backspin. He
miss?
had to. Now, one of the tricks you can do there, when you have to backspin, look, there's no club that you're going to backspin straight and be able to make it. So if you put a cut on it with a club up, you change the angle coming in, and the backspin doesn't come up the green; it goes left with the green.
You get more.
So you can make it. You use that to aim as well.
And the math of that is, and I haven't
Is
mastered
there really?
it.
It's
Well,
a lot more of a feel than anything.
Well, there's math to it, right? You give it a cut, and that cut takes effect, wind and line,
right,
whatever.
they got
but
a
when
much-
it lands, when
this
it
is
lands,
the interesting hole.
This is the
this
tee.
is-
This is the tee.
I've had
I was
this go in the
saying-
water before because the ramps off the tiers.
This tee earlier, I was a cup to the right.
I
I thought I was going to
think
hold it out. I
I
was
don't know if
saying
he
it to
needs
you
a high
two.
tee, but it's better to be
Release.
longer than
I don't
shorter.
play
But if he
the
hits the hill on a fly,
forward high.
he cut it.
It's
That's
long.
kind of that's going to be okay. No, this is what I was saying.
Bounce,
That's
bounce,
what I did, and I
bounce,
went wet.
continues into the water.
He stayed dry. He's got this. He's in the bag. He's got it in the bag.
Come on, Kyle. We're rooting for you, bro. Yeah, waiting for you to get in. No effort. Yes.
Guys, we are
A little
in
bit.
an establishment for 21 or older, so there are going to be words that are heard on the stream. Please note that this is not the comments of the announcers or with IT
All
in
right.
general, guys. You're going to hear that stuff. We want to keep this going for you guys all the time, so I do apologize. The language will be PG-13 most of the time, and you might see a little rated R here and there. We'll do our best not to, but guys, we've been drinking.
The opinions of the announcers are all mouth. Even my opinions, mouth will take responsibility. No, it's a good time.
I've got a lot more mellow opinions right now. I feel really mellow about it.
All right, good stuff. This is 9 holes.
This is the story of a girl.
And I know Kyle at least won one match.
She cried a river and drowned
Do we
her
have
whole
data?
world.
Do we have data on?
She does, but I absolutely love her, Andy. I do. When she smiles, she does. Yeah. Okay, here we go. All right, so we got a high tee backspin here with a 5. Did he whiff that ball? I feel like Sean whiffed that. Did he do a full swing? The high tee 5 is probably a good club in sudden death like you're in now, or actually it's 9-hole playoffs. I would hit the shots that I know nerves aren't going to affect me, so I go with a high tee 6 wood and hillbilly this. I rip this thing.
Hillbilly.
Oh, hillbilly.
Tell me about
you
it.
just turn it in. You turn in and lay into that thing.
And that's just like a get there.
Yeah,
come on
you're just
with
giving it all you got. You're giving it all you got when you hillbilly it.
You guys have been.
Okay, so he went with the release high T6 and he hit it 20 miles per hour harder. So
not gonna cut.
I mean, I don't know who I'd rather have here. What? Yeah. Oh, yes, they do. That would have been letting the big dog eat. Rene Russo says that.
Oh.
He says that to one Mr. Kevin Costner. I said he kind of on purpose and kind of a Freudian slip, which with Gina. No, who is it? Who's that? We just said that. I just said her name. Rene Russo. Because there was a rumor of she might be transgender of some sorts. So I just wanted to make sure. It's funny.
It's actually 2 strokes to Tom. Here.
I don't know. I saw even after even. I think you're playing even.
Handicap. You're looking at the score. It's a handicap match.
I know, but I know what it is. I know what it is. I
so
would have lost either.
If one was -1 and one was +1.
Oh, okay. Yeah. When I looked after hole 1, it said even for both because I don't think the strokes had gotten big enough yet.
Nicole at Mattingly's is number 1.
All right, so guys, a really good look to hold this out. You got a couple different options. I use the tee as my aimer here because it's only a 3 crosswind. I mean, it's only a 3 crosswind, so you're looking at basically.
When you look at these, I've got
an equilateral triangle. We'll call it 3-3-3. It's pretty similar to that.
I like the par 3 look. If you can bring that down into a putt with the math and the elevation and the wind and whatever.
Yes, you can.
Right? You think about it like a thumb putt or something, what you do.
Yes.
And you just execute the shot like that.
It's exactly like that.
Bring it in. Aim small, miss small.
Yeah, well, that's very good thought process. And really, we should all be aiming small and missing smaller just with stouts because before the hardest thing to be consistently accurate on was cutting against the wind. And now with the stouts, thumbing against the wind is a lot easier. All right. The plate. All right, he hit it. Did he get it up there? He didn't seem like he bangs on it enough. Okay.
I wish I knew which light let me know when I was muted or not.
I hope you understand the level of restraint that I'm displaying right now because some of these side conversations that are going on in my ears, but you folks don't get to hear, they definitely require a response from me, and that response would generally not be the best verbiage that I should be using on the stream.
Andy Coleman, he's got
I'm
a
really
great
doing
setup.
well at curtailing everything. Is it Sean doing this? Did Sean? No, did he really?
Mouth needs more J-Ware monitor.
Okay, he's come on, dude.
Get up there. See, I think he's 3 strokes now.
No, he's way out now. Oh, let's
and we've only got 9. Nice chip.
Hang on a second. Hey, Matt Kavanaugh, Mike Kinney.
Can you grab me a Bud Light out of that blue bucket? Yes, sir.
All right, that was a beer yell. Sorry, I had to yell. I need a beverage. I know we got a little mute, but I don't think there's any mute ever created that has worked, and I've not been able to speak through. Thank you, Mike.
Cheers. Man.
Cheers.
Love it.
Oh crap! Watch this bounce.
Good
kick back down.
Kick.
Oh. All right, they got some unique shots coming in at these. I like the play.
Yeah, what's the score though? 3 under 5.
It's not good.
But I think he has 2 strokes. So let's say he messed up 2, so he's like a 4-stroke deficit.
No, it's 1. You only have 1 on the front 9, don't you? He's 2 total, so he gets half.
Oh, if you half it, yeah.
Yeah.
I'm with you.
Big
I'm kind of rooting for Kyle
5.
here. Show the
it
score
is
sheet.
really close. Did they both? No.
The last
Okay,
hole
so
was
it's 3
crazy.
strokes.
4
So Numbnuts
strokes,
is up by a bunch.
Yeah. That's Tom.
Yep.
Kyle's the other guy. So if I'm Tom, protect the lead.
No, you don't have. It's the front 9 though. You
conservative,
protect the lead by just playing the game and not breaking your arm.
Well, the guy I was playing with earlier, I was telling him like the Thursday night, Friday night events. It's not the main event, but you still get that competitive
Yep,
feel
you do.
with not your buddies at the bar.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying?
Except they see everybody starts boozing at this on Sunday, and your match play qualifier, you see people are more serious about it.
Well, that's a whole
He's going
experience.
with a 3-bird.
It's a whole
I don't like
experience.
this.
I didn't like
You're going to
that
have a
cut.
tough angle coming in at
No,
if
we
you got
play
the line
stouts.
right.
We play stouts.
I typically stay sober in every qualifier. It's the question on if I get any sleep the night before, after the qualifier, or before the qualifier. No, it's up in the air. You just got to learn to do it.
Well, last night,
A couple buckets, 5 shots, and some fun pen.
what are you doing the rest of the 6 hours of the night?
I'm going to try to go to sleep here soon, I think.
So Nashville, Jay Ware. Nashville. We don't have casinos, so last night I got a little taken away.
Guys, this is actually an interesting look here. I
Long
don't think
night.
I've seen this whole look like this. But guys, the guy in the lead, Numbnuts, should be hitting one club up, thumbing backspin,
You don't play
walking
the- you
away,
don't play the
having
forehand.
a 20-foot right 3 putt, done.
I don't like low. I like the forehand shot.
I didn't like low with backspin. He just wetted this.
Yeah, it'll rip
tee,
back.
super.
Look
He's
how,
got
look how fast
supers,
it rips.
too.
Yeah, as a medium would have been all right.
Medium is perfect. That's just silly.
Yeah.
All right, this is a new game.
But that's okay, right? So
Well, it's
that's,
a birdie. It's a par drop for chipping.
I don't.
Huh?
Android or no way.
We got those Apple products around here.
Oh, okay. So he bit the 5 hybrid. I mean, that you could have backspun any of that. So he makes this putt. He gets back to. If Numbnuts can make the chip, that really don't mean anything. In fact, he just gives
one
up.
stroke
He gives
back,
up.
right?
He gives up honors. He gives up honors,
He has
and he's got the lead.
Two
He's
strokes
got-
with
yeah,
2 to
he's
play.
done.
Should
Yep.
be fine. But again, right?
I
Match.
thought he's getting 2 stroke. I thought it was
match
a 2-stroke.
play.
I thought their handicaps were 2-stroke.
These are the things you want to think about in match play, and this handicap event gives you the
Okay,
opportunity.
so make your putt. I mean, obviously you're making the putt.
To
Let's go. You're
experience
going to get
that.
2 here now. This is interesting. Okay, if this thing comes off. Okay, he came off clean.
His putter looks like a wedge.
It is. It's
to
called
me.
the Dominator. I don't know what
It looks
that
like
is.
a wedge, though.
It sounds like a sex
All
toy.
right, 2 strokes, 2 to play. Let's go. Let's go.
The
Another
Dominator.
tiered green.
In fact, guys, like and subscribe to the page, and you'll catch some adult ads later on here. Oh, he played the tier. Oh, my gosh.
Let's go. Well, too bad
He
it,
hit the
too bad it
bite
got
on the
dumped.
tier.
Too bad it got dumped.
If one of these games ends in a hole-in-one, use the promo code.
Hey, you have,
the
you
promo
have 2
code.
strokes. You need to come back. That's a start. One more hole. Do work. Do work.
Okay, so guys, that
That's
was a
Kyle
great shot with the
Leone.
tier. I don't like hitting the. I would be hitting a 5 wood here.
I would
if I-
follow. Hang on. I would follow my opponent.
He
Let
hit
me,
a dude,
let me
he hit a
see what
shot
he
that
did.
was not risk. He was not risk averse on it. I'll say that, and it was very close to not being in play, and it almost went in.
I'm saying you have all the data
Yep.
points. That
Okay,
was a
6
repeatable shot.
and a bite. This is tough. I can't believe he did that.
Get go.
But that's fine. It's a putt. If he makes it, he makes it. If he misses, it's
Play it-
over either
play it
way.
a little left
I think
or
this goes
left
in.
two.
I think he's going to play it as a right 4, and it goes right in.
We can't. Ooh, and he played it on the pro side, high
Yeah,
side.
he nailed it. It was beautiful.
Let's go.
Oh.
He needed that. So we got 2 strokes in 1 hole. Highly unlikely, right?
Front 9, it's 1 stroke per 9. So he wins by, he's ahead. They're tied again still.
What's the 1 stroke rule? I don't know this.
Their total's 2, right? You get half.
Do you?
Yeah, it's half on the front 9, half
Oh,
on the
because
back,
your
and sudden
handicap
death.
doesn't get applied all. Interesting.
So it's 1. I think there was 2 strokes was the scores last game. So it's 1 stroke for the next half.
Okay.
So that's 1 stroke.
That's a ruling. I don't know.
Yes, it
this.
is a
I'm
rule.
relatively
So we're going to
new
be
though.
tied here. If they both shoot clean here, they're tied. But this is a hole that you can be
Kyle,
get really
look,
high
look
risk.
at it. I wish we had a fan cam. Kyle is walking around the table like he cares about. He knows where he's at, but he did a circle. Like he wants the win. Too little, too late.
I think we found
We'll
our next
see.
sponsor, Andy. I believe that the community will definitely be in line with an adult ad sponsor.
For
Yeah, well, it could be. I actually started getting the Boys, you know, the show Boys on Amazon. I actually have the Homelander now for myself. I have the Homelander, you know, the toy, the Homelander toy there. So I do.
Mouse,
I'm
how
into
old
it.
are you?
Definitely word of mouth. 40 something. 43, maybe 43. Yeah, 43. Am I 44 yet, Jill? I don't know. She'll tell me later that I'm wrong. The Hexman again. God, he had a great line
So
on
aggressive, though.
that. Yeah, but it's fine. Oh no, they got to
another
make the.
10
Oh no,
yeah,
that's
this is
it.
done.
It's done. Make
He's
this
got,
putt and it's
he's
over.
got 4 putts, I think.
No,
or 3.
no, it's 1. He's got to make them. Oh, they're
30?
tied right now. That's
Done.
it. That's game.
All right.
That's got to be game, right? Yeah.
I love that
game.
because
that's game.
Kyle. He owns the spot. He's here on Friday. He was here yesterday. Making sure
The
stuff's
camera went
going
out.
good.
We're going to work on it later, Gordy. Sorry about that. Oh, did you take him? Is he on both machines? Are they down?
We start at 11 o'clock.
Tell him.
tomorrow.
Yeah, there you go.
Okay.
Can we swap?
Okay, here we go. We got a camera back, guys. We got some dirty pool.
I want the 30 for 30.
He got it. He got it.
Jeff and
Was that sudden death? No. Yeah. Hey.
it's my second time, first time for real. Cheers. Love it.
Oh,
All right, what do we got?
skills, men in love. His opponent just hold it out.
Okay.
I don't like this release. I'm thinking
Strike
7. No, this watch. This is bad.
Oh,
He's
one.
gonna hit short and kick right.
This one's not chushable, right?
Nah,
the other hole ones.
It's uphill with a slanted hill.
The other ones, I found out actually yesterday, chushable.
Oh yeah.
Let me think. Petra?
Yeah, Petra. No, you can't get up that close.
No, Petra's the big right one.
500. Yeah.
Must be Nihon and Hollywood then.
Nihon is chushable. Hollywood is chushable, and so is Easter.
Setup dependent.
Easter's the one I chush in on almost every game. I'm expecting it anyway. Okay, you do not need a high tee here with the 5 or the 6. Even in some cases, the 4. Let's see what he's going to do. I'm thinking he's going to hit release on this, hopefully. Okay, he went high with bite. That's fine. Harder to make this shot because you're going to have such small forward bounce and release to the hole, so you basically have to one-hop it in.
Yeah, that's an aggressive
Actually, that's a great one, but see, look at that. There's not a lot of play on that coming in.
120, but yeah,
Or
shot.
play that
Great
you could
shot.
be consistent to fight against. What? Oh, shucks.
Oh, shucks.
Oh, shucks. David Key is giving me shots. And I got a Golden Tee promo code for 10% off at Lover's Lane.
Come on down.
Oh, come on. There is nothing bad about expressing your sexuality through an arcade way. I mean, look at Dirty Pool's character.
Why are there 3 people playing on this match?
It's crazy, right? Is there 3 people?
Are we in the handicap tournament?
Yeah, why are there 3 balls?
There's 3. You guys
Are we watching a game that is on stream that isn't really a match? No, not even close to done. Oh,
yeah, there we go.
That's
All right.
pretty good, guys.
Just messing
You know what,
around.
viewers? You're not doing too many sharp things either. You're watching it more intently. You're watching this more intently, and none of you caught that. All right, so who's banging out? Oh, that looks good. That looks great. Oh, see, super spin stops just doesn't do it for me, guys. I mean, it's like, I mean, seriously, using the super spin with stouts, it's like curling up in a warm, candlelit bathroom with a Daniel Steele novel and a bunch of alone time. That's that. That's what super spin and stouts are. Yeah, it's very patriotic. They could not spell Murica right on the back, though. and he's looks like the Schnitzden is a focused on chocolate swirled ice cream. I mean, he seems to love it all over himself, and I'm not quite understanding this. But we're 1-1. Yeah, the chush on hole 1 is actually pretty tough. Okay, but chush on hole 1's a bit tough because distance-wise, you'd want to use a 10.5 or an 8.5 driver, but the lip in front of the green makes that almost impossible. So you saw him up speed, real high speed with a 5 hybrid. That was kind of crazy good. Only problem is 5 hybrid's too high, so the 7 wind pushed you a little bit. It's a tough one. It's a tough one to learn, and actually jumping the speed up, of a shush up makes it a lot more inconsistent. It sounds like we had a trackball whip. Dana looks like he had a trackball whip. He went in the water. Okay, though, it's Dion. We're okay. He loses a stroke. Meh, who cares? I mean, the most patriotic outfit I've seen in Golden Tee since 1997. We got a 2-stroke lead here. And it looks like by handicap, there's a 2-stroke difference. So I feel like it's a 2-stroke total here. So we'll see as it goes along. I don't like watching that screen. I like to know ahead of time because it bases your handicaps off a Golden Tee par as you're coming through the game. So you're not getting an accurate representation of the Golden Tee par there. Wow, they are both hitting some bad shots. I feel like they feel like it's a greasefish ball, and we're gonna see. I think they're calling in for a ruling. The ruling is the mouth is correct. About what? Anything. You ask him, he'll tell you. Now we gotta, guys, this is downhill quite a bit, and the 3.5 on this, you're actually looking at a 225-yard club, so we're gonna knock 10 yards off of that. We're at 231. You're hitting a 231-yard club. You got 3.5 mile per hour wind in your face with a drop in elevation. So play that like a 4 mile per hour wind in your face. This is a shot that needs release or roll. If you pull back, yes, you can overhit it. The bite. Watch this. He's going to bring. I'm not too excited about where this is going to end up. I think he's going to land maybe 3 yards in front of the pin, and he's going to check this back and leave himself a left 4 coming up from the rough or from the fringe. Wow. Not good, guys. Not good. But that's okay. Libations have been had. We're having a good time. Andy's back to playing on his AOL Instant Messenger over there. I just saw the mail icon pop up. You've got mail. See, what Andy's problem is, he didn't use the promo code. Okay, there's something going on with these two right now. I think we need to get a ruling. We watched that, but this is, they've had some shots just doing random strangeness with it. Russ, it's really bad. Yeah, we're gonna get that. We're gonna get that taken care of. They're both over here talking. At this point, I'm almost saying, like, just, hey, restart this whole thing. I think he fixed it now. Good, yeah, he got it. Okay. Ooh, all right, so Vania got a... It was this ball is acting up. Do I feel it's both players that have done it to the ball? I feel like they grease-fished this thing because that was some goofy stuff just then. No, he missed that putt. That was actually, yeah. It's we'll see, but they've been kind of screwing around with this. So it's actually tied at 2 under right now.
So this is Kyle again. How did the last match end up? Did he?
He had to have won.
Okay.
Wait, which one are you looking at? The left?
Kyle.
Yep.
Right? No. Yeah, the shiz. That was the last.
Yeah,
match
he ended up
following.
beating Numbnuts.
Okay. Okay.
All right, we're going to hit this right up the left-hand side of the fairway. And then we're going to have either a thumb shot in or just like a cut 5-wood or
so
forward.
Nihon has the lowest GT par setups
Yeah,
that
it
we've
is.
seen.
It is.
Right?
Yeah, except
29,
and the
30?
contest mode at home, no. Petra gets set up to like a 33.
33.
At home, yeah. The tee boxes are way off.
Yeah, we don't have to jump into that piece. But, yeah, there's some differences. But commercial, Nihon, I think, has been the low score thus far. I said this earlier. This one I don't particularly love because it has so many cuts and full shots that
I don't play fulls on this one much at all, but I do play.
No fulls?
Not really. No, there's no needs. All right, we're going to switch over.
Right,
this is not a match play course right now.
No,
this is
Hollywood.
just some people playing around here. This is a Ruby Rock game.
No, not Ruby Rock.
That was Ruby Rock Hole 1, wasn't it? Oh,
is
no.
gotta
No, it was not.
So I'm saying, this
we're on
is
Hollywood Hills.
Hollywood,
Yeah. Okay, so, but I see there were 3 players
Three,
before.
yeah. We're back to the 3-player game.
But now there's 2. That means there's 1 less, Jay.
Dun, dun, dun.
1 less player this time, so this could be a match. And I need it. I need it. Jay, we need this to be a good match. Okay, look at that. He just hammered that home.
Third pool. Jeff, that's Jeff Leeper with the Pokemon shirt? This guy?
Jeff Lieber's
That
him,
one.
yes. That's Jeff.
Okay.
No, just Jeff Poole. Dirty
Jeff
Poole. Jeff Poole.
Different Jeff Leeper. Different than Jeff Harlow.
Jeff Harlow kind of actually looks a little bit like Jeff.
Local banger.
Look
Get in.
at that.
Local guy. I think I saw him, but I haven't.
Oh, he goes
introduced
way
myself
back.
to him.
He's
Yeah.
way back, old school. He is probably the creator of the Chush back in the day.
Interesting.
4 days, I believe he started doing it.
How
Ooh,
many?
this is
So,
unique.
so we're going through the
He's
PGA.
got a chance here. This has got some interesting stuff going to happen here.
We're going through the platform change.
Yes.
How long have you been around? 16, 15, 14 years?
05, 04, 05.
Okay, so
Yeah.
you've been through.
I've been through all
platform changes.
2.5. We went from Golden T4, or we went from Golden T2K to Golden T4.
Yep.
Or it was actually Golden T05.
Live or whatever
They were
the
just
one
Golden
was.
T05s, and then the final one was Golden T4.
Yep.
Then we went to Golden T Live, and then we went from the full-size arcade machines down to the pedestals.
The cabinets.
Yeah, cabinet
You just
compared to the
mash
pedestals,
screen.
correct. And I'll tell you right now, that was just as much vigor against that as there were about players talking about the PGA now, so I'm not worried about it.
Yeah.
With that, if people weren't talking about it at all, would mean that nobody cares.
Change is inevitable,
Yes,
right, for
yes.
progression, and change will always bring friction.
Yes.
You know what I mean?
Now, we admit everybody
so you've
does.
been through that.
Yeah, this one's been a little bit harder.
My angle was we talked a
bite.
little bit.
Okay, he went bite on this with the tier green. I'm not biting this
It's
shot.
short.
I don't.
It's gotta be short, right?
One,
little bit
I would
short.
not be ever landing that there. He did this last game too, I think. He almost screwed this one up. He's now got a chip. That is not a putt. He is on the other side of a mound. It'll probably be a down 3, right
this
1,
one
and if
is
he
a
putts
tricky.
that'll barely get over the lip and then
But
break like right 6.
I mean, the idea of this shot.
Another one.
is
That's a lot better, but he backspun it.
Your miss is long, but
Yes.
it's a relatively tight miss.
Wait, it is 3 players playing again.
It's a tight miss long.
Okay, we are watching something that is not an actual match again, guys, and we're
Which is
commentating
fine.
on it
We
like
can
it matters.
Still, we can still commentate.
Okay, so these guys are playing for the number 1, the number 2, and the number 3 slots as the best players in the world right
the
now.
best, the actual top competitors of this particular contest with those particular 3 people. That's what they're competing
Oh,
for.
they are. They're going to be number
And
1, number 2, and number 3 by
I'm
the end
getting
of this.
something in my left ear. Yup. It will be a top 3 placement.
It will be.
It will be a top 3 placement here.
Holy cow. And this is now a Golden Tea Squid Game. So it's now sudden death, and the death actually occurs. So the next one to lose a stroke gets drowned in the nearest body of water by his opponents. We do have a beer tub. We can
We're
use that.
jumping
That
around.
could be some sleep. Oh, he got it.
We're
He's
jumping.
done it, folks.
That's
I
decent.
feel
That should
like
be
Andy has
leading
shut our
number.
mics off already,
I
and he's just
actually-
scrolling through, like, making fake chats. So I feel like he thinks that we're Zach Pilger playing on the slot machines up in Wisconsin.
We've been
he played
offline
for 3 hours
about
and
an
had,
hour and a half. We've never been online.
he played the slots in Wisconsin for 3 hours maybe a little less, maybe a little more. It was in its demo mode, and he thought that he was doing it, and he was saying how he's up like $10,000.
If you meme, if you memed
It was
on that,
phenomenal.
That's I'm good. It's good. I'm just gonna keep up.
Oh.
Fair enough. Fair enough. Fair enough. It's
All
good
right, guys.
practice.
They all put them in fine spots. You don't have to get too kooky. You don't need to use a high tee. The biggest thing to know that this one's going to snap back hard because of the drop in elevation, then the wind in your face. So the trajectory of the ball will be coming straight down almost rather than forward and down. That causes all of the spin to be used to go that direction, not to fight the other trajectory.
Bite does the work on this.
You
in
could
wind,
bite this.
In wind, uphill, and
It depends
down
on what I need
elevation.
here. If I need to make this,
Well, to
I'm
your-
probably hitting this with a pullback backspin. He hit that awfully soft. That's going to come back hot. Come on. Very nicely done.
Fine.
That's
that
not
was,
bad
that
at
was
all.
a little more aggressive.
I was honestly thinking that ball was going to snap a ton harder
Well,
than that.
we don't know how these guys, if they're going to the hole, right?
Well, that would, clearly he is.
That's
I don't
insane.
mind
That's
this. I don't
well,
mind
that's-
the hybrid either with backspin.
The idea, well, a couple ideas of the game. Obviously, get it in the
Did
hole.
he get enough? He hit it the same speed. This one might be in. Had more cut. But
Get in the
he
hole
followed
is-
his opponents. They all followed each other. All right, so we're going to go back to the other stream because this is going to be it's just the match that's going on. They were having some trackball issues, so we got a new trackball in here. One of these guys both of these guys should have been washing their hands. But they're back in action, and we're here. We're in beautiful Tokyo, Japan. We got all the very vibrant
This one
screens
is
behind
just-
us.
This is what I was talking
Makes
about.
me want to
earlier.
go throw money in a slot machine and then
Big-
realize all of the bad choices that I've made to get here.
Big fool. Big fool.
All
Get
right.
in the rough, chush it in. That's my
See, this
thought
one, though,
process.
but this one, the chush is bad because my problem is I chush at 35 miles per hour, right?
You and I both.
But
I
at
think I can
35,
go-
though,
I
on
can
this
go
hole, 35 won't get a club. Nothing can get to the hole with the club, and you hit the lip. So this hole, I end up having to hit
100%.
about 45 by snapping on it, and I lose a lot of the accuracy with it. So
Well, this pin location,
now they're complaining
not,
again.
not
Who's got the greasy hands?
chush acceptable. Or chush accessible.
I
That's,
mean,
that's a short little amount of green for a chush.
And you got most of your distance is covered in the front half, so that ball won't land more than 20 to 40% in the air. You can't be doing that.
100%. The bounce, right? Earlier.
Yep.
I asked you on this. What is this? 70 something? It's gonna hit the rough. Do
Yep.
the bounce.
Yeah, that's why I said backspin that
play
because
the-
it'll keep the bounce straight.
We play
Now,
the backspin.
Yep, and I said you got to get it to
mechanics.
44 to 45 with it,
Which is
and
a harder
You got it to
chush.
40
It's a
and was
harder
straight.
chush,
If you,
yeah.
and you know as well as I do, when you start trying to get to 45, then we're gonna pop them and we're gonna miss the direction.
All
a
right,
little
here's
bit.
Kyle.
All right, here we go. Yeah, they're complaining. Did Kyle go wash his hands? Did he grease fish the ball to try to win this match?
The goats got out of the crate.
Okay, so
and
he hit
Kyle had to
92
get him.
shot here.
That was a quick shot. He just came back in.
Yeah, but he did not hit that.
Happy
that did not
birthday
go.
to Kevin Lindsay, by the way. Am I really? Wow, that was a wild guess. I didn't even know it was this month.
Oh, get a little adjustment here. Sitting down is nice, but it also hurts a bit. We all miss Josh Daniels, Steve Beatty. He's turned on us. He's out going over. He's going down south near the Clash. He's going to hang out with
All
Lightning
right,
McQueen.
sand. Again, on
That's
the
all he's
setup,
doing.
do your
Be careful.
checklist.
Now,
you
but here,
have
though,
to look at what's the
I
elevation.
don't
here.
know about this lip in front of this
That's
little
what I'm saying.
hole.
Do
He's
a
going to
couple
hit
clicks,
that, isn't he?
Do a couple clicks left.
Yep, you got to turn and
Eyeball
look.
it.
I think
right?
that's going to
This-
hit. I
that
think
should
that's
be
an
part of
actual
your-
object.
That should be part of your checklist. I'm going sand wedge. That's what I
I'd probably go with
Yeah.
a 9-iron from here, but yeah, almost the same trajectory. This club, I think, is going to hit.
Do you want to talk club changes for this year?
No,
Like-
not yet. Not until we get them.
Oh, you did the mix mode.
but he clipped the edge too.
Yeah, I should.
Okay, so that's going to clip too now. He does not hitting these hard enough. I mean, why would
This
you
one
go?
should be rudimentary.
It should,
This
but
should
it
be
feels
right
like,
in there with the putt. Be very comfortable
but that's
with
it.
it.
I told you he's got to
Great
hit
line.
it.
Just need a
They're
little
not
more.
getting anything on the ball, and I don't know if it's one of the two has shit on their hands.
Well,
It has to be that if we just change the track ball once.
Kyle's a.
Good yourself, man.
It's Kenny, Cleveland, Tennessee. A different crew, not my Nashville guys, but Tennessee's representing. We've got 4-2.
Yeah, we were talking
Scotty
about
Nuss,
you ditching us just to go hang out with Lightning McQueen down by the Clash in Columbia.
Scotty
Nuss
is
Lightning
here.
McQueen.
We have 6.
That's all you need to do. Got to get your life together and go hang out with Lightning.
Oh, Josh McDaniels. Yep. I forgot we got chat. Gordy.
We got a little chat.
Gordy, what's good?
Okay, so these guys are hitting either. It's weird watching them even hit. Watch what they're doing. It's them.
313. Where's your miss?
No, the
Your miss
83s only. He did a pullback and hit it 83. Well, so you
know.
kind of want to watch them hit the ball.
Outwind.
I
is
think
what
this is just
scared him.
alcohol causing us. I think this is alcohol. Like, watch his swing. He's gonna.
If I'm hitting this,
Okay,
bite,
he hit that
I'm hitting
fine.
it 120.
106.
Should be short.
No, he's fine. He hit it no spin.
120. I'd be up in the rough. See you in purple.
I really just think they're not hitting the ball. I think they're missing the ball. I'm watching them, and it's not. I wish we had the camera up on them because you just see like.
Again, this is Kyle. He's a 20 handicapper.
Well, oh my guys, this is just this. Guys, this is fun. So if you want to come to a Golden Tee tournament, just know you're not going to be the worst person in the room. This is the best advertisement that I could get for players. You have a chance that 2 people that you play against are worse than you at the same time.
Fair enough.
I mean, let's look at our last couple of handicap matches. They were not good. You had a 10 and an 11 or a 10 and a 12.
So I watched.
And then this is not good. They had a restart. They got a new track ball. They're still doing the same thing.
I watch from home a lot. There's a chat channel thing, the Discord thing. I don't know if I can plug it or not, but so when we're at home, we love to see the stream stuff in any form, right? Even if it's Thursday, Friday, whatever. So do appreciate Andy and the guys putting this together. I'm lucky enough to be
what
here
is the
this
chance that this guy hits an 80 and leaves it short?
104.
Okay, that's fine. But
80 would have been
are you
short.
watching
Again,
the way he's hitting the
miss
ball,
has been
though?
short.
It's like this weird pullback move forward right away. Yes. Yeah, you see, that's Kev. This is perfect for you. Kev Grep, this is why you could come here. I mean, there's a chance that I get up and try to play Golden Tee after this, and I play like that. It's a very, very slim chance, unless I lose both my legs walking over there to do it.
So
but even from my knees, I can play Golden Tee very well.
I will say this, and I've seen that 100%.
I've done it.
I'll say this. Rory McIlroy shot quadruple bogey today, and I have never seen you shoot a quadruple bogey.
I've done some before. It's fun.
I've not seen it.
You know, because I DNF before he gets that far. I don't think so. This might be. They might be right at the quarter of the field.
Right? The left
so you have to play
there.
out one more losers bracket to see who gets the spot for that bracket. Since that makes sense.
Single elim.
I know, but they still have to figure out if the person loses, they might have to beat another person who loses to make sure they're not. If the math lines up that way.
Yeah, we don't have a.
Yes, it is Russ Green. I said that. Only Russ Green's is controlled. What he's doing, he's causing the ball not to read this forward swing right away. He's doing that quick movement, backwards, and then forward, and it's causing it to hop the roller.
Gordy Brown, let's go, Nashville. I feel like
so he did it again. That's his speed. He hits those. He's hitting those 90-something.
So he played the left. There's one in the middle. I like the shot off
the left
to the
me.
right.
But the only problem is you have risk there. There's zero risk going to the left.
I mean, wind and pinned.
I'm just talking about it trickling down and going wet.
No, I'm talking that great. They got the left shot. Then
you're going over here.
His shot's to the middle.
Okay.
Yes, off to the right. again, I talked about the TV. This is a dark course.
Yes.
And if the
He just did it
TV
again.
settings aren't there,
You're not
it's
hitting
kinda
good shots,
difficult to
guys.
see
This
the
is
stuff.
nothing wrong with the machine. This is your play has not been good.
We're not
They're
hating.
just not. They're letting the ball move
We're not
around
talking
on
about
your
their
pullbacks.
play. I like off to the right.
Oh,
over
I know
here.
what you like.
You get over underneath those trees, right? There's some
I haven't
bushes.
seen these guys hit a ball over 105
There you go.
at all.
That's Kyle. A lot of thumbs though. A lot of.
Oh,
short-
I
lot of
go to the
short
front
strokes.
left of the fairway almost every time and have a thumb shot in.
55 first cut.
That's actually, he backspun it and thumbed
yeah.
it 68.
G
They are
wedge.
not hitting the ball very well.
What's
and
your what's your low wedge?
G wedge.
I run one sand wedge super spin.
I would have used the sand wedge if I did that, but I've been doing the G wedge for so long.
You know it, and you got it like aim small, miss small. You know that.
The amount of times that the sand wedge would have helped me are so small that it wouldn't be worth losing the strokes
you can
that I have.
manipulate
Yes.
the G wedge
Yes. And then on these,
than
look at like a Champ 17. Having a G wedge there is perfect for the shot that's 95 yards and the shot that's 60 yards.
oh, the little tree
Ye-
one.
yeah.
Honestly, I only played that like 2 or 3 times. Didn't run into it. But so that Champ 99
Yeah.
course, did you figure out if that's Eagles Peak?
No, Eagles Peak comes in December, I think.
Okay, but this Champ 99 course, is
was
that going to be released? As
That's
one of-
released next week, I believe.
next week.
Yes, it goes in for all modes, I believe, the next Monday.
Okay. So
And that
then we've
standard's going to
got-
happen. It's probably going to be the event on the course that we haven't gotten yet for
Okay.
the week. And then when the week ends, the course goes live into production.
Yep. These are opinions of.
I'm
Jay
pretty. No,
Ware.
I'm actually pretty sure. Oh gosh, yeah, they just don't hit the ball very well. All right, it's a tough one. It's tough to watch. It's a little tough to watch, guys. But just know this is. I mean, these guys are probably 20 to 25 handicaps, so they're playing like they're 3 handicaps. I mean, really, let's be honest. To have these scores going through 5 holes on this course with the shots that they're missing, it's not very good. Money. You could even come to a tournament and make money. Okay, so he's chipping with a 9. He's going to hit this soft somehow and be short. Yes. I think this is an alcohol-inhibited game.
I'm back.
Yeah, we are back.
I had to do a couple push-ups real quick. Cardio is very important here.
Oh, you got to get your steps, man. You got to get your steps. You get to our age, we got to get our steps in.
All right,
that
3-3. Even if we're handicapped, we're good here. We're good.
All right, so there's nothing special here. This is as long as it can be, pretty much. You're not driving it. You're deciding to. I got a bucket still. We're getting service. We're getting service with a smile here. All right, so the first one got over and fine. Second one, too. Oh, my God. He hit it 123. That is the hardest these two have hit the ball, the MPH, in 2.5 games.
Tell me this.
He crushed it.
Have you hit a 158, as
Yeah.
we understand it, max full out, 158 mile an hour shot recently?
Yes.
You have?
Yeah, it's
Okay.
just an inconsistent shot now.
For sure. I've hit 2 or 3 157s
Yep.
and a couple 155s, you know what I mean? But
The
I haven't
key-
had the max yet.
The key is once you're in the mid 150s and you get
It
as
really
long as the
doesn't
ball is
matter.
all the way out, even like 145 all the way out will be better than a 152 that you don't get all the way out.
The result, right?
Yes,
100%.
the distance, the total distance. Carry
But
distance
I'm-
in the heighter's lower, but it's going and playing a more super type of spin. That's actually a really good ball.
The 158 for me is just hit the max.
No,
you know what I'm
it
saying?
used to be an every time thing. Then in 2020 it became a
Little
1 in
harder.
10 thing.
Kevin Lindsay.
Kevin.
8 days away
Kelvin
from turning
Lindsley.
25.
He's here. These guys are. You're just what? Are you leaving us?
Kevin Lindsay's here.
Yeah, I gotta go too soon.
Oh, he's out.
Are you at the Ramada? Okay.
I'll see you guys.
Yeah, we'll be back. We'll be here to play the golf. All right, so we want to hit that C3 here almost every single time.
I do full.
A straight shot
I do
on this.
Yeah, I
A
do
straight
fulls
shot's
all the
fine
time.
too. You're going to get over. You have no chance of getting up to the green to the first cut if you don't. Yeah, not with these guys hitting 103. This is. I want to walk over to the ball and hit one time.
Oh, Steve Beatty. No Nashville for me.
Close my mind that everyone doesn't low T thumb the driver.
Steve
through
will
the
miss you,
tree.
brother.
On what hole are you talking about, Josh?
Low T thumb the driver.
Oh my God, he got it
through the
132.
trees.
He made it over, guys. That is crazy.
Last hole.
They are now displaying the power that we're expecting from elite Golden Tee play.
Hey.
It's
Dude,
196.
this rock,
Dude, this is
no,
really
this
bad.
rock here. Now,
you have
I'll
to
say
lay
this. This one's tricky because he has the sand.
Yep.
But I have played the bounce purposefully.
what a
to,
shot.
To take
That's
the
actually
rock,
a really
to
good
take
shot.
the rock bounce out of play.
That it was actually a really
That was
good
great
shot.
from there. No, 100%. Had to
That was
deal with
almost
the sand.
that was not a very possible shot.
He played it past the sand with the bounce off the top.
Oh,
and
that's
then
no
back.
good. You cannot cut the ball out of the rough
Out of the
like that.
rough.
What a
Get a
great
kick,
yeah,
lucky
he's
kick.
unbelievable.
Lucky kick.
That shot did not
I'll
deserve
tell you this,
to
Mal.
not.
I'll tell you this. My golden
Jeremy, that's a good idea, but he did not deserve an eagle on that. That
My-
was an atrocious approach.
My golden tee approach is better lucky than good, and that
Okay,
was
guys,
lucky.
if you are nervous about coming to a tournament, now you see that people show up that are worse than you. Also, if you tune into a show like Word of Mouth on YouTube at gt.live/the mouth, you guys, we go through all this. You would never be hitting that shot because if I saw you or you tried to describe it, you would get a virtual slap in the face and then a hug and a beer, and then we'll show you the better way to play it because that was just there's nonsense there. That was nonsense.
I got yelled at Sobel for my handicap match because it was a first-time guy, and I was telling him about a lot of these things. How do you play? Why
if
am
it's
I?
you in a match, you can do whatever you want in a match.
Well, I know.
You
yeah,
can help
100%.
your opponent.
And I told him. I said, "Yeah, you tell me when you cut it off."
I think
But-
your power bank's dead. Here you go, sir.
But he liked it. So slow play. But and I told him. I said, "I'm not here to win. It'd be fun, but let's learn the game a little more. Let's meet some new people. Let's network.
Absolutely.
Let's have a great time."
I don't think anyone's ever accused us of not having a great time.
Well, my wife. Well, internet. All right. Yeah. Good call, Mal. back right out of that one. Second time live on chat. Yeah, Steve, I'll miss you.
Okay,
on,
so
Nashville.
he's cut that one in. It's not a bad shot. It's reliable. It's safe. So if you can thumb the ball, that's going to be your most accurate. But your variance on it, if you miss a thumb shot, your variance is way higher. If I pull a shot back, even if I have a variance that's very high in the forward swing, it generally comes back to the center. Right? Because once you have a pullback, it generally tries to fight its way back to the center, no matter how far you miss it left or right. You lose a little bit of distance, but you generally don't lose much directionally on it.
B cut?
No, just any pullback. Like if you, the benefits of pulling back to thumbing. If you pull back, pull back a
100%.
shot, your variance it tightens up because the shot will pull back to the middle.
You are bringing. You are doing a little extra.
You're
to
making
the
it
shot,
less precise.
But I did this earlier.
Yeah.
I said I can't thumb this 115, but I know that I could pull back and get that extra distance.
Yep.
With a little bit, with a very low risk of the left and the right on the pullback, right? But I get that extra 15, 20 mile an hour on the.
Yeah, I can hear him when he's hitting that ball. He is missing the ball. When you hear a thump of the ball, it's a distinct
hitting
sound.
down,
But
yeah.
you can hear that. I'm hearing a thump on the deck. That's not a good way to hit the ball. That means you're not hitting the ball correctly.
Honestly, you want to hit up on the ball.
Yeah, you want to. I mean, you almost want to skim the top and then change the amount of the ball you're skimming. Like, it depending on if a ball's super dry or it's super greasy.
Skim and thin
Yep.
is proper.
Yes.
There's a
like
a
I said,
range,
and
right?
it's all based on the actual track ball you're playing at that time. In
Yes.
tournaments, I
humidity
hit
has
down into the track ball a ton more because I
a
can
safer
power
shot.
through. I can power through any outside variables, whether it be humidity, temperature, man juice from their hands, whatever. Spilled drinks from the
some
weekend.
antiperspirant
Yes.
lotion,
Yeah,
if I may.
some of that. What is that stuff called? What was that?
No, we're not plugging it. All right,
No, what is it? That dead hand lotion.
Yeah,
No,
we don't need to say the name.
Carpe,
brand.
right?
No, I don't know what you're.
Okay.
Yeah. Carpe diem. seize
Carpe
the day.
diem. Seize the fish, Jay. Carpe diem. Seize the fish. Wow, that's a guys. I've watched them all. I've watched these two play this game, hitting pretty dang ridiculously bad shots, and then they come out of the blue
They've
and
had
hit
a
something
couple of
spectacular.
yeah.
There's no way that this happened.
Spectacular. When you say spectacular,
Well, that shot he just hit there,
what
he
you
almost
can-
canned
exactly.
it from here.
But what
That was
you-
spectacular.
But what makes it spectacular?
Well-
You built a foundational
Yep.
shot, right?
Okay, so
Even
he tried
if
a full cut out of the
you
heavy
miss a
rough.
little
That
bit
ball's
on
not
it.
going anywhere. A full cut out of the rough, if you cut it full out of the rough, I'm generally upping myself 2 clubs.
Well, rough is.
But yeah, you can't do that. He hit it, and he was looking like
I'll
he's
say-
something wrong with the ball.
Because
and no, that shot shouldn't work.
I'll say a full out of the rough and a full out of a heavy rough and a full out of a sand, right? A full out of a mulch.
Yeah, you're losing
I
50% of
think-
your distance.
Right,
almost.
but I think if you mess with those, it's something to know and understand because since I don't play a lob wedge or a G
Okay.
wedge, there are times when I have to click twice
Yep.
out because I don't have the elevation. So it's a sand save.
Mm-hmm.
I click over and then I hit a full that you would seem would be unconventional, but
Yeah.
it's something you want to know
Yeah.
and experience. It.
Yes, it's a repeatable shot.
Exactly. Just know what it does.
All right, so this hole it's one of the
I'm playing to-
non-drivable par fours.
I'm
that-
playing to the right to
Yeah, you
line up
just
with
put
the
it right
wind.
down. You put it right down to the bottom of the fairway as close as you can. You're 7 iron,
Well,
8
I
iron.
want the wind.
distances.
It's the most important thing for me.
Well, this though, you can't line it up dead straight and stay in the fairway. So I want a bigger variance because it's easier to aim at 4 wind
So you're throwing
than it is
left.
at 1.
You're throwing
Yeah,
left
I'm-
backspin.
I see. I would have a 5 iron right now. So it's another 10 yards higher. But let's see what he's got. I noticed
I
that
think
we have
our-
an awful long delay all of a sudden.
Hang on. I think our fact checkers have checked the Japanese here,
Yep,
and this says danger or dangerous.
I thought it was something about the dog that's barking.
Nah.
No, I know.
Oh.
No, I don't know.
No,
I
no.
don't know. I'm not really paying attention. What are you going to
No,
try to
it
get
came.
it?
It came up in community conversation.
Somebody
we
did.
lost
Oh,
it.
okay, good ball. I feel like he's not playing stouts.
I won't be able to get it. Yeah.
He's definitely. Oh my gosh!
How many do we
All right,
have
so he's
live
got to
action?
walk and a talk. He's chewing out his chain right now. Clearly, has had a few too many to drink.
Jeremy Olsen hit
He's
down
definitely
on the ball.
mouthing sexual things at me. I don't understand why. I'm on camera very little. I do look good for my voice, though.
Kyle loves Golden Tee. Mattingly's is great. If you're local
Wow, okay,
and you're
you got a
tuning in,
birdie.
you got to come hang
Where
out.
he was at, they're just guys. Wait, is this a? Oh, this is a full match, yeah. And they are square right now, but I don't trust that because by the end of the game, if they both play clean, their handicaps change. So you need to know the amount of strokes that you're getting or giving before the match starts, because your handicap changes per every hole in Golden Tee. So you could turn your handicap from you could bring it up a spot. What? No, I'm good right now. Oh, 9-wood bite, good shot. Okay. It's scary when people hit the 9-wood that you're watching a bit and they're not very consistent
Well,
with their
the
speeds or
9-wood,
anything.
the Build-A-Bag 9-wood is still long here.
No, it's all the 9-woods on Legacy are the same, and they're all the 9-wood that's actually 10 yards longer than it shows. The one on PGA is the same 9-wood, but the 10 yards that it is actually the distance that it should be.
Yeah, it plays proper.
It is correct. The 9-wood and even the 6-wood and the 8-wood are off by a bit.
6-wood's
The
short.
7-wood
I don't
seems to
play
be
the
right
8-wood.
on. Yeah,
I
the
don't play
8-wood's
8-wood.
off by 5 yards. The 9-wood's off by 10. It's pretty close to that. It might be 10, 8, and 6 or something like that.
Aim small, miss small.
That's why, if you've noticed in my actual life, my wife is 5'2" and about 105 pounds. Aim small, miss small. Very well. She definitely, that's definitely a small miss by finding a small girl. That was it. So that worked out. That's worked out so far. The aim small, miss small, I've never thought of it before, but apparently I used it naturally, subliminally in my life.
So
It
here's,
just is
here's
what it
my
is.
jump from that.
Yeah.
There's a lot of smart guys in this community, and lot of thinkers.
Yeah, we have a lot of wives that are, let's just say, most of us Golden Tee players outkicked our coverage.
A lot of thinkers. A
We,
lot of
we,
good
we
people.
outkicked our coverage, all right? I mean, I'm looking at the room right now, and I see maybe 4 people that are not suffering extreme hypertension, possible liver disease, and that's 4 out of 100. And probably those 4 are not suffering it because they were already told they were suffering it, so they had to have a lifestyle change.
Jody Palmer is still here.
Jody Palmer.
Jody Palmer.
We're talking about the, back to it, we were talking about the physical fitness of most of our community, and obviously it's a stunning group of athletes out there. I mean, it is an absolutely stunning group of athletes. Let's just say what it is.
Yeah.
I'm losing my comic abilities here with the actual delay in the chat because I'm expecting reactions in like 5 seconds, and then I don't see it, so I feel like I may have told a really bad joke.
Nah, I think.
But then I'm thinking to myself, oh yeah, I got to wait for 30 seconds to find out if they think I'm funny.
No,
then I might lose my flow.
There's 52 viewers.
Yep, I'm losing my flow there.
And I would say probably 20 of them wish they would have been here.
And actually, guys, I'm not seeing any chat relayed from any other services either right now. So I'm only seeing the YouTube chat, so please don't think we're ignoring you. Jay and I are only seeing YouTube chat right now. So obviously, if you're saying it on Facebook, I still love you, but I'm not hearing you. Twitch, same thing. I'm not seeing it. Oh, are you? No, well, I don't know if you're getting restreamed it.
I love it. I want to get an update on handicap if we can. I mean, it's Friday. Handicap, I think they just have a cut, right?
No, you get to a
There's
quarter
a
of the field left
handful.
and they get their entry. I need to find some sort of way back to the hotel. Where's my boy Jeremiah? He did not leave. He's not the type. He's not. Oh, there he is. There he is. What are you getting? Oh, you're paying. Gotcha. I got mine already.
Exit plan. Didn't think that all the way through.
What?
Oh,
Dylan, that's the plan, man. I'm doing my best. I'm trying to get to all of them. The only thing that's going to change is if something with work. They said it's no problem though. It shouldn't be. I mean, it's commission.
Nashville. This will be. I'm Jay Ware. I'm from Nashville. TNT's Billiards.
Is it Dylan there too? No.
Last year was the first event there, 170-ish.
Something like that.
It was a great time. A lot of guys, a lot of players brought their wives, girlfriends, significant others. Had a great time. I mean, St. Louis is.
He hid
come
it.
back in.
He hit the high five. That's impressive.
St. Louis is very central and accessible. Nashville is just a little southeast. Same thing. Very accessible. It's a great time.
Oh, he went at it with bite with no high tee. Did he get it enough? Nope.
Cut it, got short.
Oh, gosh. Look at this. He's done. Game over.
This is an actually.
No, this is screwed.
No,
he's screwed.
If you land there, those lines will actually roll to the crease. They roll into the corner, and those lips are lipped out.
No, the front isn't, the back, and that's not that hole.
The top
it's
one.
the other hole.
No, I'm telling you, it's on these.
No,
the top one is flat. Look here.
Yeah.
Look here on the right. That's flat.
No, you're looking at the other hole. You're looking at hole 16 or 15. It's got the pin is about 180
par
away.
3.
I'll show you. It's coming up. It's coming up.
I thought it was this one, but yeah, same thing. You land there.
Yes, and I finally went there today. No, I turned around and hit it into the bunker and chipped in from there to same part. You could not get it on the green from
So
under
when you're building your shot, you're going through your checklist.
That's another thing, though. The art team
miss,
has been alerted to that, and they're finding it. They're getting that updated in a patch very soon to get rid of the curve away and have it curve towards the front. Wow, that was almost really good. That's actually a good try for $141.
I would go for it. I mean, on those ones, you say that's 100 where it starts, so 41 people have contributed.
Yeah, it's a little
Right?
different than that, but it's close.
I mean, we don't need the skipper ripper, man.
Well, it starts at 100, right? The min
Skipper
is
knows
50.
all the
So
stuff.
if less
50
than
is the low.
is the low.
But
So
then there's some $10.
once it hits the first time, it takes every dime over 100 that was put into the pot.
Okay.
And puts it over the 50
We're
that
doing
was
the
there.
math-
Or, I mean, to get
math
it back
part
to
of
50.
To
You're
get it
getting
up,
back to 50.
Then it's
and then
at
every
50,
dollar goes
then
up.
it opens up.
Yes.
If you hadn't hit the hole and win on the machine, that's
You're
the
right.
other
You have
thing,
48
right?
hours for you can hit one hole.
Oh,
well,
it's
you can
not.
hit.
It's not 24. It's 48.
No, it's 48. Yeah, it's 2
You hit
days.
it once.
Watch this kick.
Okay.
Oh, guys, this is.
What was
this
I
is a
heard-
display of attrition that we've never seen the likes of on a live stream before.
This is like
I mean,
$50,000.
This is.
It's a-
They're hitting some very interesting shots.
This is a 50,000. This is a $50,000.
Well, I mean, I'm being
match,
told
right?
this puts Tin Cup to shame. Yes, because Tin Cup didn't get a stroke limit. He finished the hole. and
Let's
honestly,
go, Stephen Kramer, J-Ware Radio for the win. Kramer. This is my
How
second.
did you hear it?
This is my second little gig. I've actually been doing this for about an hour, and I keep asking. I keep asking Andy if it's okay, and he's like, yeah. So I'm loving it, man. I heard you're not here.
Oh my God, he's on the green. He just made up 4 strokes by bogeying that. Oh my God! Wait,
this
wow,
is the last match.
wow,
we
guys!
we gotta
Wow.
wrap it.
this is
11.
guys. This is actually
I
fantastic.
know you want more.
I can't figure out
I know
who's
you
going
want
to.
more. Hang on, we've got a guest appearance here.
I don't know
Ryan, hang
who's
on,
guys.
hang on.
I'm just worried
Ryan
who's going to.
McCook wants to say something.
Like normally, we're watching people. We're watching people fighting to see
Is
who
this
does
mouse
the one
stream right
great
now?
thing right now, right?
54 people.
54 people are watching?
Ryan McCook, introduce
Oh,
yourself.
wow. This is amazing.
But what
That's
we're seeing
good,
is
though.
normally we see the end of matches where like the two people are
this-
battling, like
is this
hitting
an
great
actual
shots.
match?
Yeah, so they're battling and hitting great shots.
Oh.
But in this match, we're seeing
Oh, my God. He's got a poop head.
we're gonna battle. We're battling to see who doesn't stroke limit the holes. What we're seeing right now, it's pretty impressive. I mean, we see
Why
one
would they
water.
hit in the sand there?
Well,
Just
I don't
hit in
think
the grass.
Okay, he's gonna get stuck in there again. I bet.
Why are you so good at calling this?
Same thing.
Ryan McCook, what's your expectations for this weekend? Because I've got you top 2, honestly, and I might go at a Calcutta run at you. What tell us?
I mean, if I could quote,
killing it.
Who's the guy in the movie with the bowling movie?
Are you talking about Kingpin?
Kingpin.
Bill
and
Murray?
Bill Murray. He's like,
No, he
I
by
think
my
it
way.
fucking hurt me. It's like fucking. I'm gonna lose my hair and I trip down, fall, and hurt myself. That's the only way I can fucking lose.
No, I pull. I did that lady's crazy. I pulled out really early on that one.
Fucking, that's a great movie though.
Kingpin is a phenomenal movie, and I always picture the scene where they're walking into the Vegas bowling tournament, and he reaches over and grabs the guy's piece of pizza like he's famous.
But no, the best.
I feel
part
like
was,
I do that when I walk in the rooms at tournaments. I just walk in and just grab, and everybody's hell yeah.
The
hell
best
yeah.
part is when he walks in. He's like, God, it's such an honor to be in front of all these great athletes. And it shows all these guys eating like chili cheese dogs and everything
Holy
else.
Jesus, guys! This is
All
absolutely.
right, I have to go play video golf. I
Guys,
love
this
it.
is impressive. Okay, so that's a really big swing. All right, so we got 2 holes left. Jay, normally I would be saying that this is. I'd be saying that this is over, but honestly, in this match, I have a feeling somehow they tie. I don't know how, but I bet they tie. I just think they're going to tie. This is a really good. They have really good chances of tying here. Oh, all right. So I see this. No, yeah, but he's gonna hit this. The low 9, he hit it too hard. No, he's just going in over the edge. Okay, so now he's up by a bunch.
So now, if I saw my opponent do that,
He needs to ace this. He has to ace this. That's short. He did it again.
Where's his checklist?
I mean, this. Oh, that was this. I mean, that was just. Highly skilled individuals here. I feel like that was a give-up shot now, though. I feel like we gave up. All right, so, guys, I think we're going to get ready. So this just ended. He can't catch him at all, even if he stroke limits 18 and the guy aces it. That's only 7 strokes, and we're done. So
Pumping.
Well,
guys
we're going
come to St. Louis. If you're here,
Yeah, guys, come on
3
here.
hours, 2-hour drive. Sign
We're-
up. You don't have to sign up online. Show
You
up
can
tomorrow.
find you can find more information at pgttour.com.
2 T's.
Yes, 2 T's.
Yep.
You can find everything on here, either youtube.com/Golden Tee.
Yep.
Then you also can get to the
Facebook.
livewire.itsgames.com.
That's the Riz.
There's a bunch of Facebook groups because there's too many to name, so
No,
just
the
search
big one.
Golden Tees. You'll be in.
All right.
What we're going
cutting
to do
out.
now, though, that was the end of the handicap tournament, guys. You got to see a lot of differences between, and let's be honest, I don't think that the alcohol did them any favors for that. That was not how they're better than that.
We'll
but
see.
you can see,
The
nobody's we're going to
results-
laugh at you a little bit when
The
you're acting like that.
Yeah, the results
But-
will be posted.
but
we don't know who it is. We got to
that's it.
sign off. Thanks, guys, for kicking it. I had a great time.
Oh, Jay,
Hour and a
I
half.
always have a great
Hour
time.
and
You
a
guys
half.
keep me out of trouble.
Come on.
I
All
appreciate
weekend.
it.
Tune back in.
Yep,
Like,
but we're gonna cut off.
subscribe.
Good
We'll
night.
be back.